Hello and welcome back to the $10,000 CMG Road Company main event for November. We've seen so many teams battle it out throughout this entire month, and now it has come down to the final two rosters, Right Turtle and Justus Roco. We've seen it a million times before in the past, but guess what? Every single time it is an extremely spicy grand final, so I could not be happier that it is these two teams. Both of them are so deserving.
Yeah, but these teams are some of the best in the entire league. We've seen them meet each other in the past CMG main event road company 10K tournaments before, right? Last time, Right Turtle walked away with this one. Now here we are again with Justus Roco and Right Turtle fighting once more to see who will be the winners of this 10K tournament. I'm excited to see it, man. I mean, like once again, these two teams, we've seen them play throughout the weeks in grand finals. They've seen each other before. Some last time they were also eliminated by Right Turtle. So Justice have a lot at stake here. I am so interested to see how this is actually going to play out.
Big time. And once it's done playing out, somebody's going to be taking home a big chunk of change because guess what? $6,000 is on the line for first place grand finals. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Second place going to be walking away with $2,000. So both of these teams have at least guaranteed second place. Third place, the team we just saw in Coolin, they're going to be walking away with $1,000 in their pocket. That's $250 each. So big props to them. And then fourth place got a cool 500. Nothing wrong with that. Definitely nothing wrong with that. That is going to be Bullville, who's going to be taking home that fourth place prize in Cannibals and Company. And then we got fifth and sixth, going to be getting $250 as well. So big props to all the teams that were able to make it. 437 EU, I know they were part of that fifth and sixth place. So lots of new teams were able to make it into this top six area with 437 EU as well as Cool. And so big props to both of those teams. It's the furthest that both of them have made it in this main event setup that we've got. And I got to say, these teams all around have improved drastically when it comes to how they're playing this month to
Oh yeah.
last month.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like once again, the improving is there. I mean, you can say the same thing about Coolin, even though that they were a relatively new team, not necessarily a relatively new team, but we've seen some of those names before show up in the previous road company tournaments and the previous tournaments run by, Skillshot and CMG that really started to, really show its head. And they've improved drastically. I mean, going from, like sort of like not necessarily a bottom of the rung team, but not placing as well as some of the others to now a top three team walking away with third place, taking a game off of Justus Roco. Improvement definitely has to be the storyline for all of this month, right? Because now here we are once again, Right Turtle versus Justus Roco, an overall amazing matchup that is going to be happening that you guys will be able to witness, man.
Yeah, the last time these two teams faced off, it was about an hour and a half ago, and it went down to the very final round. When I say the final round, that means the last map. Game 5 came down to a 7-7. It was so close. Round 15, you love to
Mm-hmm.
see it. And I'm excited. I think that we might be in treat for another one around the corner. So I'm not sure exactly if these players are up for it, but I'm definitely up for a final game 5 yet again. And guess what? If Right Turtle is going to be able to win that, guess what? The tournament's over. It's that simple. But if
Yeah.
Justus finds a way to win it, we are going to be resetting the bracket, and it is going to come right back around with these two teams in a fresh best of 5 to decide it all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Once again, resetting the bracket is something that is on the mind of Justus Roco. They have to take us through two best of 5 sets if they do want to take us through all of that. It's going to be up to them how they play these following matches: Hollows, Factory, Wanted, Palace, Windward. Those are the 5 maps that we could potentially have just proceeding if we go to a game 5 for this current set here in the grand finals.
Oh, yeah, big time. Going to be kicking things off with some Hollows demo. I know that both of these teams are excited for that one. And then if you go to Factory King of the Hill, that's close range. Honestly, man, it's such a toss up now.
Mm.
See, it's such a different team with Frag and Pixie when it comes to King of the Hill because
Yeah.
Frag wasn't as good as of a King of the Hill player as he was a demo player. Pixie isn't as good as of a demo player as he is a King of the Hill player. So I feel like they got a lot better at King of the Hill by bringing Pixie in place of Frag. So I'm excited to see how they're going to be performing on the close range map like Factory. Not going to be seeing any sniper play out of him on that map unless I would be very surprised unless maybe him and Slop decided, you know what, we're gonna just pull out our snipers and see who drops the most damage. Snipers only, no
Yeah.
pistols. That would be pretty interesting, but I doubt they'll do that with this much money on the line. They could do that anytime they want. So let's go ahead and see. Wanted going to be the third map in this one. It's going to be Demolition. That is going to be very interesting. We know Justus, they won 8-0 on that map earlier in this tournament, and I believe Right Turtle won 8-3 on this map in their earlier when they played this map as well. So let's go ahead and check out some highlights that we have from this last match that we witnessed. The highlights all around, honestly, especially when you got a guy like Pixie having the sniper in his hands. You can expect him to have a few highlights. Man, oh man, the beautiful headshot into the fist punch. What a play all around.
Yeah, I mean, once again, like this is a team. I mentioned it before. They are used to playing one another, man. I mean, like these guys have gone back and forth consistently. They've seen each other in grand finals before. This is not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. These are two of the best teams that are currently playing in Rogue Company right now. Super, super impressed by all of their gameplay on both sides, not just from Justus Roco, but also from Right Turtle. I mean, once again, these guys know how to fight each other. They are very seasoned with fighting one another. And I will extremely be interested to see how these two teams are going to end up duking it out because once again, like two best of five sets, if we do get to that point, that's going to be hard. That's tough on the mental. So you got to be ready for it.
Oh yes, 100%. And you know, if you're sitting here looking at this Justice squad, what's got to be going through your head right now is, okay, we know that we have to win 2 best of 5s. We need to take this a map at a time. We can't sit here and think about that.
Yeah.
We have to act like we won that final 7-7 round and feel like we're comfortable. We just got to win one more series. You know, they got to have that comfortability coming into this next game because when Justus is comfortable, they look amazing. But when they start to get a little bit flustered, that's when Justus can start to fall apart as a team. So we got to be very careful and see how this team is going to be adjusting. Hollows being the first map is a great way to see how ready these teams are in this first of 2 potential best of 5s. So either way, I'm going prediction wise, I'm going to go 8-6.
Okay.
8. I'm trying to think of the team. 8-6. Yeah, I'll go with Right Turtle. 8-6 on map 1. What do you? Let me get a prediction from you.
I would have to also say that that's like a good score line. I feel like I feel like 8-6 could go Justus Roco against Right Turtle. 8-6 could also go from Right Turtle to Justus Roco. Like once again, like I am feeling an 8-6 for sure. I can definitely see that being the case. These two teams really do know how to duke it out. So I'm not too surprised if that is what the score line is going to end up being. Ronin versus Runway here is going to be the 2 bans for this game. And I understand that, obviously. The Runway ban, we saw how much utility and how much value it was getting the last game. Now, here we are in a new set, not going to want to deal with it. And I completely understand that. Don't want to deal with it on defense, don't want to deal with it on offense. Having that extra util really, really can put a damper on a lot of different fights. Like, it just is a rough time.
100%. And it's funny, yesterday on the cast, we actually brought up the fact all these elims and assists that the Runway was able to accumulate. And we figured out that if somebody uses her briefcase, she gets assists and elims on those players as well. So that might be a reason that we're seeing Runway banned here. It's funny, I talked to a couple players last night when we were playing 8s, and even they were saying, I had no idea that that's how Runway worked. I didn't know that. That's free money. I'm going to play Runway every time. Like, it makes so much sense. And, you know, the fact that the players didn't even realize that is just so funny to me. It's just like, people don't even realize that you're getting so much extra money just from having that briefcase out. It's incredible what she can bring to the table. So maybe Justus is saying, listen, we don't want them to have any more economy. We're not planning on playing it. We'll go ahead and play this glitch meta, even though Justus has come out many times and said glitches, quote unquote, terrible. They hate glitch, all these other things. They don't like playing glitch. But hey, listen, EMES can play glitch and play it very well. I'd be scared to not play it if I'm decided Justus. Here we go. Hollows, Demolition, going to be starting off the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for all month long.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we are, starting things off on this map, off on the Hollows. as the Ronin is the first character that I'm currently seeing being hovered right now, or not hovered, excuse me, the first character that I saw on the screen. She is being banned, taken out of this fray for right now. They are going to get rid of the Runway as well. Still plenty of characters to be able to lock in here. Dallas, first one to be locked in. And since glitch is open, you can lock in the glitch. It would be, I think it would be very, very effective if they did manage to do that. Definitely something I would
Honestly, I
keep
think
in
you
mind.
need to. I feel like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah,
to
oh
lock
yeah,
in the
yeah,
glitch. Like, yeah, like in
yeah.
this situation, the only reason is because you don't. Oh, and it's gonna be who's that? Not EMS on the glitch. Whoa. Okay, this is different. Okay, I was about to say
Okay, talk
someone
about it. Talk
has to
about it.
play
Talk about it. Talk
glitch.
about it.
Okay, so this is the reason. EMS
Mhm.
is very, very good at glitch. Like when it comes to eights and all things like that, like he pulls out glitch when it's available in situations like this. Who's that does not play glitch? That's why I'm very surprised that Who's is on the glitch. Like I don't know if I've ever seen Who's that A play glitch. You see, he's a level 1. Like I don't know what's going on, but they're going against no glitches, so glitch should have the time of his life to flank them, cause some havoc. Because in my opinion, this Justus squad, they've already said many times they don't play glitch. They don't want to play around it. They
Mhm.
don't feel like waiting, playing passively the way that glitch makes you play if you have glitch on your side. And they opted to go no glitch, ban the runway, and now they're going to be in a world of hurt, in my opinion, when it comes to that intel. They have one intel, one snap, and that's it. So if glitch is hitting the flank, Dallas is hitting the flank, you'd have no idea. Oh man, they don't even have sensor grenades for the flank. This is going to be very, very hard for Justus.
Yeah, a very difficult time indeed. Right now, here we go. The very first round of grand finals. Justus Roco in the losers bracket. Right Turtle in the winners bracket here. As they are going to head on over to A site. They're looking for their opportunity to see how they can overtake it. And they still have plenty of time left. Prosper seems like he's backing up, forfeiting the space to them, as they are going to be able to lock down the site thanks to the Dahlia smokes.
Yeah, and they're already able to get it down onto Prosper, and that is the revive. So are they going to push up on this? Looks like they're halfway committing. No, they're going to decide to fall back. Smart choice. They're going to be getting that Dahlia right on up. At least they need to. No, they're going to be pushing it out, and that's a smart play because that player was already weak. So now it's going to be a 4v2 in favor of Justus, looking very clean as they're going to be wiping them completely out in this round 1. My goodness.
First round already down. And what a quick round that was. As soon as the bomb got planted, that was pretty much all she wrote from there, right? Like, it was hell trying to play retake. A lot of utility, a lot of smokes coming through. And first starting smokes as well. Tries to come around the corner. Gronky's holding a great angle, by the way. And forces them so far out. Prosper's down. He's just moving in, getting the finishing blows on a lot of those kills. And it's thanks to that the rest of them come around. They get those kills. They clean up, and they move on to the next round after that. Honestly, well played by Justus Roco.
Yeah, very well played. And if you're the glitch, you got to make plays happen fast. You don't have a seeker on the defense, which, in my opinion, another mistake. I feel like you have to go seeker for that early intel to know if they're coming over to A, because that'll free up your glitch to be able to flank a lot quicker. Like right now, the glitch should be able to flank, but as you guys can see, the Dallas, he was over watching B. He's going to need to come back over to A, help his team out, as they're going to need to retake this now 3v4, because already Dallas goes down. This is going to be very, very difficult for this defending squad. Now they have to defend this bomb for just about 40 more seconds. Slop is going to be dropping, though. That's a big start for Justus. Justus is going to need to figure something out right now, because this squad and Right Turtle, they are pressing the issue, and they're getting ready to he's going to hop up right now. They got 2 angles on this player now, and that player should be taken out. No! Oh my goodness, it took a little bit too long, and I think they still have 2 players up. Yes, they do, but they should know a player is going to be an inner. You might be able to stretch this bomb if you can pick this final player off in the backside. No, the molly's going to be coming out, and that is going to be the deciding factor in the round right there. Man, oh man, what a solid play yet again out of Justus.
2-0 so far for Justus Roco. Once again, bomb gets planted down, makes it that much more difficult. A better time at actually playing the retake, I would say. One of the biggest things to me was the fact that that smoke is finding a lot of value. As soon as they're pushing in on the side, they're smoking off the right side. Everyone that's playing right has to back up, see if they can regroup, play something different. You might find a better opportunity if you play away from the right side, see if you can play back by spawn, and hold angles that way, because I think that smoke is getting too much value out of that. It's taking too much time. You're forced to rotate, and it's not looking good, because that's how they've won twice now back-to-back rounds.
Oh yeah, completely agree right now. So 2-0 advantage, and the fact they picked off. Why are they waiting? This is what I'm saying. They're so used to, I feel there's no way that they're doing this right now. There's actually no way. So I think bro, this is so funny from Justus, bro. First of all, you normally stop there if you're waiting for the Seeker bow, right? There's no Seeker on the other team. So the only other reason that they could be wanting to not drop down is because you can hear players drop down and know if they're going to be coming to this A site. So by them all staying up top on that ledge, there was no sound cues that they're going to be coming. You're not on Glitch's radar. The snap came through, but the snap came through after, so they had a free A plant yet again by delaying it. That was pure genius.
Well played by Justus Roco. Once again, 2-0 still. And it's still looking to be in their favor. Making sure that you control over this A side seems to be the hardest thing they've been able to do right now. Trench has made it pretty deep in. They know that they're there. That's a bad angle to try and swing. Too many spots to be able to try and push through. They take care of Prosper. He goes down, trying to swing out. They get Gronky. Emis is there. Slop is also extremely weak. Throws out the APS. Try to see what he can do. Knows that Delana is pushing around the corner. All they have to do right now is stall. They swing out and see if they can get the kills. They're not going to quite find it yet. And Ink, with a sliver of HP, is going to find that kill onto Slop. That is a 3-0 so far for Justus Roco.
And on the offensive side, my goodness, they are doing a great job against this glitch, not letting that glitch be a factor whatsoever right now. As Who's That's, he cannot play passive. I was talking to Who's That yesterday. He understood he just has to do his job. But anytime you play glitch and there's not another glitch on the map, you have to go crazy. You cannot play passive as a glitch. You have to play up, understand where they're at, and take those risks. You have to be a risk taker. Even if it bites you a couple of times, you've got to be willing to make those risks, or else there's no point in going glitch. There's no Talon Dart to hack. There's no Anvil Shield to hack. It's just straight up intel for you and your team. So I say 100% right now, this is a must-win round for Right Turtle. Not only that, but this is a must-do-something round for the glitch, because he's going to need to be a little bit more productive for this squad.
I don't think that Emis and Prosper playing here should be the two that are on the site. I feel like at this point, if you know that the glitch needs to be that effective, you have to send the glitch over. Like, you can at least have Glitch and Dahlia play on the site, or Glitch and Trench, but there's no way that you actually have to have these two on, because it's becoming more and more difficult. I know why that's the case. Obviously, they're linked together. She's going to be able to get that pass if she has extra equipment. I know. But I still think that having that glitch, I mentioned it before, he's great at stalling on pushes. You don't want them to have as free of a push as you possibly can. And that's exactly what they're doing. Slop is behind them. Dallas is watching the flank just in case, but I think they're waiting for Slop's contact first before they go for anything.
Who's That already did what he needed to do, though. If he can open up that button, it's going to make playing the post plant so difficult. And they're already able to get, oh man, they got 2 picks as well. Who's That played this one perfectly, and it paid out immensely for them already. I said Glitch had to make a play. He did just that. He opened the middle door, made sure that sound cue was good to go. Made sure. Oh man, such a close encounter. Delena gets taken out. This is gonna be the first round win for the side of Right Turtle, and Glitch made the play. He dropped down into mid. He was able to open the button and get out with his life before they were able to take him out. If you can ever open that middle button on defense, you are, in my opinion, I know that I don't have all the stats, obviously. You got about a 75% chance of winning the round just by opening that door alone, because it is so difficult to hold that bomb site when literally there's a wide open door in the side of the alleyway that is used the most to have the bomb. So there's literally only 2 places you got to clear out at that point. Glitch doing a great job that round. Even though he didn't get it down, he still did what he needed to do to help his team out. So I'm very excited to see how he's going to continue to add on to these rounds. Now he's going to be playing them out.
Let's see how they keep this in mind for the time being. 3-1 so far. Those things are becoming a little bit more in favor of Right Turtle, I should say. Even though the score is 3-1, that's only a 2-point differential right now. Slop is on B, and I'm pretty sure he already hears that they're there. He should be in audio cue range by now. He is, and the util also gives it away. Has the nade already cooked? They are pushing Slop away. He is going to be able to get the down on Delana, and they know that he's in the back because they had the chase to be able to get the down on Slop, but they aren't going to be able to find that kill. They down Delana once again. They have to find a way in to see if they can do anything about it. Delana is low. Same thing can be said for the rest of their team. Gronky's there too. They can't go for the res here. Manages to down Delena and get Gronky. Ink is also out of the fray now. And Scorch is the last one remaining. They have to push her while they try and see if they can stick the defusal.
Yeah, you gotta pop your ult now. Oh my goodness, why didn't he pop? No, you should have popped your ult then through the molly. That way you can have it during the glitch hack, but he didn't anyway. Oh my gosh, he would have. If he would have had his ult popped, he might have just won the round. I am not even kidding. Look at how close they were to defusing that. If he would, my gosh! Listen, okay, let me just tell you guys this: any Roco players, if you're ever in that situation, pop your ultimate before he hacks you. You know that you're gonna have. Oh my gosh! I feel like he literally would have won that round if he would have popped his ult. I'm not lying. He was hitting all of his shots right there.
No, you're right. You're
right. My goodness, that is just so tragic.
They both have swung the same corner. They were both lined up, right, and they're losing the fight. He downs one, the other one's like one shot away. I mean, you're entirely right.
That is just so sad. It was such a close situation. I'm glad we're going to be able to get a replay of this round, too. At least some moments from it, because, man, that round was so close. Oh, my goodness. It's just small mistakes like that. Even anytime you're playing glitch on glitch and the other glitch starts to hack you, hack him back. It's that simple. You hack him, hacking you before the hack goes through. It's that simple. You got to be able to do that. Man, oh, man, that was such a close round. But Justus not able, excuse me, to win that one. So right turtle able to pick up another round yet again. That glitch is almost going down, but they're going to be getting the bomb planted one more time. And I like the plays coming out of this Justus squad to be able to get it down. It's just all about their post-plant play. How are they going to use this? And what is the glitch going to do right now? Because if they hack both the players in this inner area, that's a molly, that's a ult, that's a lot to deal with when it's not there. Or when it is there, excuse me. And when it's not there, it's going to be very easy to flood out this section. My guess is he already hacked him. And there they go. They're going to be flooding in this inner area. Now it's a 2v2 situation. Scorch going to be popping that ult and running away. And I don't blame her right now because they have the bomb down. There's only 15 seconds left. No molly in hand. Got to win that one because now it's all up to who's that, eh?
Yeah.
And he gets taken out. Justus going up 4-2. Beautiful plays.
One more round as we are currently now at the halfway mark. After this round, we will be swapping sides. It will be up to right turtle to see if they can convert this into a favorable win for them. If they can make the comeback that we've seen happen beforehand. B side seems to be a hard site for them to take. Same thing can be said for A side. It just overall seems like a difficult opportunity, right? It just seems like they are giving up sight and they're taking over sight way too easily is what it feels like to me. It feels like the site is really being taken over super easily, and a little bit too easily for my taste. Really, I feel like they're backing off and affording a lot of space, more space than they should be. They're stacking 3 over here by A now though, and they're going to actually end up killing Emis.
Yes, and he gets taken out. My goodness, 4v2 now. Oh, what a play by Prosper to be able to pick off the Kestrel. They have to hand revive that as well, but no, that's not going to happen because that player got full killed by the grenade. So now a 2v3 situation. What is the Scorch going to do? If you're Pixie, do you rotate? Do you stay here? If you rotate, you know the glitch is going to see you on his pad. They're going to go ahead and throw an EMP in toward the glitch and then to plant the bomb. That's a pretty smart play coming out of them. And are they going to be allowing him to get out of sight? Yes, he is. Oh, man, that is extremely rough. Now it's a 2v4 on the Glitch and the Dahlia. Glitch already goes down, trying to wide swing, be the hero. Didn't work out. Now a 3v1 situation. Justus looking to go up 5-2 over right turtle.
4-2 so far, but you are right. It is looking like that lead is about to be increased by 1 more point. Dahlia is by herself. Not really any way, shape, or form to actually make their way onto the site. Yeah, Dahlia is going to try and find what she can. Looks like she's rotating all the way around through mid, potentially taking the zip line, opens the mid door and sees if she can make it there. They know that she's up by the backside, and they're just keeping an eye on her. It just becomes, once again, more and more difficult. I don't think there's any way for her to make it on here, yeah, within reason. That's going to be the round for this one. That is the half. The sides will now be swapped.
Oh, yeah. Now let's see what rogues they're going to be opting to lock in. Man, we saw right there on the defensive side, they did a great job. You know, I got to give it to them. They did a great job. Justus did on the defense. They didn't have a seeker. They went with their one piece of intel and it worked out for them. They went against the Scorch trying to plant and they were able to retake plenty of times. And now the big question is, who's that? Are you on the Glitch? Are you on the Scorch? What are you feeling like playing on this offensive end? Are you going to go for the Glitch for all those nice flanks? Are you going to be the bomb planter with that Scorch? Looks like he's going to be opting to go with the Scorch plays. And I like that a lot.
Yeah. Scorch, Dahlia, Kestrel, Dallas. They are hovering the Glitch on the other side, though. Something that I would greatly keep in mind as well is the fact that that's how that goes. Right now, it's not looking too crazy on either side of the drafts. Both drafts seem like they have a plan in mind, and that's always a good sign to be able to see that. Obviously, Dahlia is probably, well, I mean, probably Dahlia is probably going to link to the Scorch, if anything. Or she could also link to the Kestrel. It makes no difference here, but they will be the Scorch that they actually link to. Okay, that makes the most sense to me.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, link with that Scorch, simply because if you look at the other side, they've got a Molly, and you don't want to have to deal with that. There's going to be a hat coming in as well. So, either way, I like this on the offensive team simply because there's only one Molly. So if they decide to plant the bomb, will be able to eat that Molly while they're planting it. And there's really no other way to get them off the site except for maybe a bounce nade from Kestrel, and she just wasted her. So now they really have no way to get that Scorch off site if they are able to plant it at A. You can see right now, Delina, he's trying to figure out how close these players are exactly to him, as all four of them are at this close corner.
Ooh.
You got to watch out if you're Delina. That is a major low amount of health that he is left with. And this is a 4v4, but they're all, oh my, no way, he just took the zip line through the middle. And now this is going to be so bad for the defense. Oh man, Pixie able to take out Emes with the help of Delena, and that's a big first blood now, and it looks like Slop's clearing out B. He said, guys, I already have control, get over here now, plant this bomb. He has control of their side as well. I know it's a 3v4, but I'm liking this from Right Turtle. I think they got a pretty good chance of winning this round.
I agree as well, especially with Slop lurking in the mist too. Like they don't quite know where he is. And him having, like, all it takes is one good swing and he could get one, maybe even two. Even the odds are give them a greater opportunity. They are trying to at least push out one of them, but who's that gets downed? I think he played a little bit too aggressive here. Maybe supporting Slop would have been the better choice. Prosper is taken out too. Slop is low, no HP whatsoever. He's going to get swung by several people. It is just not going to be enough. Yeah, I think the best case scenario there, swinging out, knowing you're going to be into two people with no health, no way to actually try and see if you can fight back against that. I definitely think that you have to find some sort of better way to go about that. I don't think that's the play there, honestly.
Yeah, you have some truth to that statement for sure. One thing that is interesting is that they're using glitch. Like this, Justus, I don't know if I've ever seen them use glitch before. Gonna be completely honest, they have said many times in the past, glitch is useless, all this other stuff, there's so many other rogues you can use. Well, looks like your new teammate Pixie is all about it, because he's on the glitch helping to win rounds right now. So, big props to them for going outside of their comfort zone, playing the glitch meta a little bit, which we don't get to see from Justus.
It seems like right now that they're at least trying to see if they can make it over to B site. 6-2. But right now, things are looking pretty good for Justus Roco right now, here in the losers bracket. Still trying to find their way in as they are looking for better opportunities. Slop is just holding right here. He's not doing too much. They get the down on Gronky, though. A great way to start things off. Ink gets slopped, though. That's a confirmed kill. They haven't quite been able to down them yet. A beautiful bounce nade on who's that? And they get the kill. They're trying to see if they can res with the Dahlia, but it might be too much. They swing around the corner and get all of the following kills. 7-2 right now. Oof. It is not looking good at all for Right Turtle.
Oh yeah, precisely. You're looking at the score line right now, 7-2. Pixie was able to get a couple of downs right there that round. Big plays out of him already on that flank. Ink was able to win a nice 1v1 on B long. So really everything is just starting to add up for this Justus squad. And Hey, they know that they've got to take it one map at a time simply because this is a best of 5, and if they win it, they will have to reset. So you can't look at the 6 maps you need to win. You just got to look at the one you're playing right now, and they're doing an excellent job of that. You can see the snap coming out early. Double nade by Delina, able to take out 2, and he gets the 3rd with a gun. My goodness, what a play. 8-2 victory coming out of Justus Roco. My goodness, game number 1. What a way to start it off between these two squads. So much animosity, so much potential out of these two teams, and so much revenge, so many storylines with these two squads. Honestly, it ended kind of surprising in surprising fashion. It was a very convincing win on Hollows by this squad in Justus. And now, Right Turtle, they're going to have to say, okay, listen, that's fine. It's okay. We got this. Last time we played this team, we lost the demo, won the King of the Hill, lost the demo, won the King of the Hill, and then they won the final demo in order to make it to the grand finals by beating Justus in 3-2 fashion. So now maybe they're going to be having that same strategy here. Maybe they'll say, look, we're just going to put all our eggs in these King of the Hill baskets. So let's go ahead and check out some of these replays from this first map at Demolition. You can see Gronky with the Dahlia. He was able to hit some nice shots onto Emes. And they took this first round by storm. Honestly, it went so fast. It was so great. And yeah, both of these teams right now looking extremely poised, as it was highlights all around from both of these squads. But honestly, only one team can come out victorious. And really, Justus, they did an excellent job all around of having their communication, getting those trades, making sure they could get those revives, which they have been so good at doing. And you see a defensive glitch as well that came out on both sides. So we don't get to see glitch a ton with Justus playing on the map. But guess what? They ended up using the glitch on defense as well. So maybe they figured out, hey, glitch isn't all that bad. You see Pixie, he was almost able to have that entire 1v3 handled right there. And oh man, Delina with just the beautiful shots coming in from the Sahara. Teams are starting to really love that weapon. Mainly because, you know, the Sahara right now, a lot of teams, a lot of players, once they figured out, okay, the KA-30 is restricted for now. Let's go ahead and find another weapon that feels a little bit similar to it. Same kind of fire rate, same kind of feel, that gun, the Sahara. It is a very nice assault rifle right now. That's why you see the Sahara currently more than pretty much any other weapon right now, simply because it feels the most like the KA-30. So I'm sure these teams are going to be very happy going into King of the Hill to whip out those Saharas and get it popping, because man, oh man, this King of the Hill is extremely important when you're talking about the overall grand scheme of things, because even though this is 2 best of 5s potentially, you do not want to start losing your King of the Hills when it matters the most if you're the side of Right Turtle. You've got to be able to keep composed, keep it together, and really just keep on playing your game. In all honesty, there's so many different options that you could do rogue-wise. You got to be able to play to your comfortability. So are we going to be seeing Scorch and Vi banned? Both of these teams have a preference of doing it, but will they opt to do it for this specific matchup? Or is somebody going to be throwing a monkey wrench in there and saying, you know what? We're going to be switching it up. We're not banning Virus Scorch. We're going to decide to play them and play it better than you. That might be the case. Who really knows? Maybe Justus is sitting there saying, look, we played with Vi in the last match, the last series that we had. Didn't really affect us. We actually did really well in the King of the Hill, winning 2-0. I got to give props to Justus overall. 100% I got to give props to them. So we just got to wait and see before this map 2 what the bans are going to be, if they're going to end up banning what we're used to in King of the Hill, the Vi and the Scorch. Let's go ahead and take a look at those right now. So yes, it is going to be the Vi and the Scorch. So both of these squads right now, they're not going to be able to use that. So I'm expecting to see a Dallas and a Kestrel on both sides. And then obviously that Phantom might be brought into the mix. We've seen it a little bit here and there, not only because of those sensors, but also because of that health regen on such a small map like Factory. We might be able to get that now, because Factory, it's all about those close range gunfights. Even the shotguns can be coming out on Factory because there's so many point blank gunfights that you're going to be taking. So it's going to be a whole lot of submachine gun play, in my opinion. So I wouldn't be surprised if both teams whipped out the Mac Dahlia combination right now. We've seen that be super, super strong on this specific map. Having that extra HP goes such a long way, And, you know, both of these teams are poised and ready to go. I think Right Turtle right now, they have the advantage simply because they have not lost a King of the Hill yet in this tournament. They've lost a couple demos, but they have not let it phase them. And all that matters is that they win one of these 2 last final demolition maps, as long as they're able to secure the King of the Hills the way that they have been this entire tournament. I am excited to see how it's going to go, because even in the first one when they had to play Justus, it was a convincing 2-0 when they played the King of the Hill. So I'm excited to see what Right Turtle is going to do here, if they're going to be going off the meta with a little bit of a phantom play, things like that, or if they're going to decide to just say, you know what? We got this. We're going to beat them straight up with a pretty basic comp. We're going to run our Lancer, Kestrel, Dallas, and probably a Mac would be a good fit for a fourth. You know, Mac has really been coming into the meta more and more recently, and I think players are starting to use his ultimate, that light bomb, in such a better way. So we got to see exactly if one of these teams is going to be locking in the Mac. I know Pixie, he likes to play Mac on his side. On the other side, you got pretty much all of them that could play Mac and pull it out, but you got to see what these teams are going to opt to do. Is EMS going to say, you know what? Lancer's open. I'm just going to go ahead and pick Lancer. Who knows? He might do that. We've also seen EMS pull out the Fixer in past times. Now, this was also Fixer before the buff, but still, Fixer with that Deadeye and King of the Hill, he is very, very strong. So we can see if EMS is going to go off meta a little bit or go straight up to, you know, something a little bit different. And, you know, it's up to these teams, honestly. So we just got to see it. So, you know, just waiting on them right now. Exactly. They're going to be getting ready for this matchup. The players are loading in. We want to make sure that all the players are completely ready. Don't want to just throw them into the matchup when they aren't completely ready when it comes to their communication, knowing what side they want, all that good jazz. So we're going to be loading right into King of the Hill on Favelas. It's going to be a short, close range situation in most of these gunfights. Let's see what rogues these teams are planning on locking in. And as you can see right now, they're going to be hovering that Lancer, going to be the first rogue locked in for this King of the Hill. We also got Delina, who is going to be on the Kestrel. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. We got a Mac. Okay. So the Mac Dahlia combo is coming out on one side, and the comp that I said is coming out on the other side. So I said, you know, the Mac maybe with the Lancer, the Kestrel, and the Dallas. So that's going to be what they're opting to do. Pixie on that Mac. So let's go ahead and see how they're going to do going up against this Right Turtle squad, Kestrel, Dallas, and the Mac Dahlia combo. We got to see if they're going to be prevailing right here, because right now this Mac Dahlia combo has come in super, super clutch. But on a map like Factory, is it going to pay off? Having two submachine guns, I think it just might. This might be a great time for Right Turtle to bounce back, show Justus, listen, you guys might be here, but we were in winner's bracket and made it through for a reason. Yes, it came down to one round, but it doesn't matter, because in that one round, we put you down. And now we're going to be heading to map number 2 after Justus got a little bit of a revenge with an 8-2 victory in Demolition Hollows. Let's see how this Justus squad, this new Justus squad, is going to do on Factory King of the Hill. Here we go, man. About 5 seconds in the hill. They're all figuring out what weapon of choice. You see some D40s already, some Saharas. They seem ready to go, and here we go. Rolling on out. Potentially part of the final series of the day, but the way things are going so far, Justus has been looking like it is just them that are ready to rock and roll, and they're going to be having the spawns for this A-hill, so we're going to need a retake already from the side of Right Turtle. It's just unfortunate that, you know, you got to be fighting from this side, but that's the thing about picking what side you want. The non-hosting team, they can get this early advantage that you already see in Justus accumulate points-wise, already getting 10, and this squad from Right Turtle hasn't been able to even look at the hill yet. You can see they're locking it down from all angles, whether it's highway, doesn't matter. Already 20 seconds uncontested, going the way of Justus. Inc in a big 1v1 right now. As 3 players have already dropped from the side of Right Turtle. That is just unfortunate, the fact that Justus was able to get that entire hill time, essentially 50 seconds on hill number 1. That is major. Now only 15 seconds left. You can start to see the rotations coming through from both of these players. Nade coming out from the Dahlia. It's not going to be landing, unfortunately. Inc coming in from this way. It looks like he's going to go ahead and hit a flank. An interesting play coming out of him. Gronky right now, he is playing that rotator, that rat position. Is right now Delina. You can see he's holding it too. Both of these squads, they're just waiting, trying to figure out which way they want to retake it. Oh, and a great nade, but nobody's there. Would have been a nicely lined up one. Let's see, Inc right now. With the beautiful molly, going to be forcing that player off of that head glitch. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, there it is. Beautiful 1v1 coming out of Ink right there. No stem gonna be there for him to pop that revive, but he can have some good timing and hop over right to his teammates who are gonna be able to help him out. Gronky goes down to, oh man, that's all 4 dropping. Who's that able to find 1? Emes able to find 3. And just like that, Right Turtle, they are gonna be coming right back into this thing. Already have 40 seconds on the board, and they're gonna be getting all this scrap time. You see the rotations already coming in from both squads as they are just funneling. They are just funneling into this corner right now at the hop over wall. And now this Lancer and Gronky's got a big 1v1, but he is not going to be able to win that one as he gets taken out. Let's go ahead and see what Pixie's going to be doing on this Mac right now as he is coming here. And Pixie going to be putting that trophy down, making sure that they're going to be good to go, locking in this position. Ooh, man, and they are going to be able to take the lead off of this as well, so right now, Justus, they got to keep this pressure on. They can hold this for a minute. You see the Dahlia understands there's a player on the other side, and Prosper is going to be helping take out Delina. Gronky gets taken out from by. Who's that? This is a big 1v1, but Ink going to come out on top of this one. Now Ink, he's putting in some shots onto him, doing 81 damage. He's got the pistol out. He understands where these players are at. He hit the headshot, but that only took him down to 1. He had to hit him another time. You can see the Lancer going crazy. Going in on who's that, taking him out. Slopadopoulos, though, able to answer with 2 back.
Rome, I'm back, man. I just had the urge. I had to play some Roco. I got on, I got some games in, and now I'm satisfied. I'm ready to cast the grand finals, buddy.
Oh yeah, big time, big time. You know, I figured that, you know, that might happen. You go play some pubs, and then you look on over the screen, you see the action still going down. You see it's Justus and Right Turtle in the finals, and you're saying, man, I can't miss out on this. I gotta hop in here as well. So hey, it's nice to have you back, Nighty. How are you doing, man? All right, so here we go. Emes gonna be able to get that snap early on this final D hill, and having control of this D hill is oh so important. Mainly because if you have control of this D hill, we've seen so many amazing comebacks happen on it so far that if you have the initial control, it's just going to be that much harder for this squad and Justus to get this retake going. All 3 players are going to be over toward that hop over angle in that white truck. You see, they just got to fend them off one at a time, slowly but surely. Molly's starting to come out as well. The Mac Dahlia combination is really looking like it is an issue to be dealt with at the moment. Emes with the Sahara, able to put in some nice shots before this player hops over the wall. You can see already Slopadopoulos, he's got control of the backside as well. Emes controlling the cut. I like how Justus is waiting for their full team, but they've only got a couple seconds left to get onto the hill. Man, oh man, are they going to be able to make it happen? Pistol coming out, no. Slopadopoulos able to wipe them out, wipe it clean, and they're going to take a 1-0 series. So nice.
And MS was the real reason why they were able to hold it there at the end. His angle was absolutely vital in that situation. He was able to butter him up so that Slop could just clean them all up. That was tremendous team shot out of them towards the end. Right Turtle showing why they are the big-time champions. They come to life when the pressure is on. That was a tremendous fight. He didn't have to do anything. All he had to do, MS just needed to chill and watch that angle. He got the intel. He knew that 2 were pushing up and that 2 were going to be behind him because that's where the spawn was going to be. So no problemo. Slop was able to just tear into a bunch of weak players.
Exactly, and now you can see it's going to be Right Turtle that are going to get the early lead with this early hill time. Smokes were coming out from the side of Justus, but they ran straight into the meat grinder. And now all by his lonesome is going to be this player, but they're going to still have that locked down. Yeah, that A side is going to be all Right Turtle as they're going to be making their way through the highway. You can see he's got that nade cooked, but he was revealed, and that player saw his arm out cocking that nade. He said, nope, not going to be me. But he's going to come back, and he's going to meet his maker as who's that able to take out Ink right there. Gronky going to be playing this rotator on the backside. It's only 20 seconds left, essentially scrap time. Don't think you want to fight for this. Time to hit these rotations early and often, and that's exactly what Right Turtle is going to vie to do. And they are fighting over there with who's that still having all this scrap time as well. Major plays out of this Right Turtle squad.
With a link to the Mac, we are seeing the goated comp out of Turtle time and time again in Respawn. This is just the one they love to roll with, and it seems to work no problemo. Mac going to be the last one up. Speaking of which, he's just going to play it slow, but they're going to easily take him down as soon as he rolls out. Hudat, he's got to be careful right now. Hudat is in this situation where he's one of the players that is kind of sticking out. Like, it is Justus versus Turtle, and all of these players have multiple wins. They're at a point where, you know, he's kind of the new guy showing up, where Hudat really can't, you know, you can't say that he's got as many rings as the rest of them. So he's really got to come up clutch here in this match if Turtle wants to get this dub.
Oh yeah, 110%. And right now, Turtles, they're looking pretty good on this B hill right now. Already getting a nice advantage. Going to be at about 80 points if they decide to stay on it. I was about to say, they got to stay on the hill right now. So they're going to be at about 85, which is a very nice lead to have over this squad. Going to be looking at a 60-point lead, and they're coming in to wipe out this team on this C hill right now. And this could be a major play by Slop on this left-hand side. Got to be able to find a kill here.
Yep, good angles, not taking too much damage, knows that there's a player around there, gonna get flashed, but this is a very smart play, just letting Prosper watch the angles for him and kind of bait himself out, and then they get that team shot in. That's gonna be 2 down, easy to get these cleanups, but we got the drones are gonna take down Prosper, but that is a very, very good executed play out of Turtle, and that's gonna buy them a lot of time.
Oh yeah, and time is key because all they're going to need is about 50 more seconds on this hill, and then they're going to be good to go. So that essentially means that Justus really have to break this hill unless they want to be looking at a 2-point game. Or right, Turtle, all they have to do is break you 1 time. Man, I'm not going to lie. This is where you start thinking about the final hill right now because, oh my goodness, what a play by Prosper. Able to get both of those players down. Man, beautiful stuff out of him. Slopadopoulos is going to be helping him out as well. And yes, they're going to be able to control this rest of the time. So they're going to be looking at about 15 seconds that they're going to need to accumulate on this D hill if they want to win.
There needs to be perfect row company play if they're going to want to hold this. Justus have to be absolutely perfect. Pixie and the rest of the crew can't give up any lives right now. They have got to win out every single fight. It comes down to this. They are going to try to hold on here if they want to absolutely dominate Turtle, and it's going to be tough, but it could definitely happen. Let's see if they're going to be able to get the angles off. Holding this wall is going to be essential. Gronky is ready. He's going to listen to the comms and make sure as soon as his teammates let him know, he's going to pop up and get some of those kills. Here we go. Ink is going to get the first pick. That's a good sign.
Oh yeah, and you can see EMS, they're starting to come in. Who's that's able to get 2? They get 3, and that's the team wipe that they needed. Prosper is able to clean it all up, and they're going to be starting to get this hill time, and this might be over as right Turtle, already with a 1-0 lead. They just got to hold on to this hill for a few more seconds. Players going to be flooding out on the backside. Delina gets taken out. Emes, he's in war. He takes out another player, and just like that, they're going to be going up 2-0. King of the Hill tying this series up 1-1.
I've been saying it. I said it from yesterday watching the semifinals that Hudat, as soon as he gets in and he's the guy that's just getting some big kills, that is what leads Turtle to victory. As soon as we start seeing that where he's in the front line and he's securing some really good shots, it just never ends. Turtle just are successful game after game. That's exactly what we saw in that final push. That was tremendous, Rome. I mean, he got in there and he just took everybody down. He is shooting so amazing, and he really is the key for Turtle to win another main event.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, he's coming out on fire. It's wild. I had Slop rated as the #2 player in Rogue for the month of November. So now he's got to see if he's going to be able to overcome Ink. And you know, scoreboards do matter, especially in those King of the Hills. However much you're able to farm the other team, it definitely matters. You know, it's not like Strikeout where, you know, the death ticker really matters all too much. But if you play the right positioning, and that's something that Ink and Slop are so good at. So big props to both of them. So right now, Emes, he was putting in that work on this Dallas for sure, not letting anything come through. And now we got a pretty interesting King of the Hill situation on the new map Wanted. The bans are going to be Ronin and Dallas for King of the Hill. That is a very interesting ban situation because no Dallas. That's a stim player off the map. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Dallas be banned in a King of the Hill, but I'm not surprised that it's banned because Dallas is just so good.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas is the most played character outside of Dahlia, so it's like I'm just wondering why we don't see that more banned. I mean, I'm wondering what the percentage is. I'm sure Blue will hit me up in a second and let us know, but yeah, Dallas being the being it on Wanted, it might be the play.
Yeah, 100%. You know, this isn't King of the Hill. We're going to be going to Demolition Map 3 on Unwanted. So the Dallas ban, in my opinion, it's mainly coming in because, listen, if you don't have a Dallas on the map, Lancer's actually an option. We were talking about this last night with some of the players of how this map this map Wanted, just by the way it's designed, Lancer can hit some major plays if you let her, if there isn't a Dallas on the map. So a lot of teams were saying, look, we might just try banning Dallas, running a Runway, running a Lancer as well with it, potentially bringing out the Saint, the double res composition, doing something a little bit different. But there is also the Anvil that is up. We all know the Anvil can be used to plant the bomb at either site very nicely, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to do that when you have a Ronin on the map trying to stop you from pushing up. So that's the main reason that she is out of here. We're going to Wanted Demolition. It's new to the map pool, and these players, they have done excellent things on it so far. Already gave us so many amazing highlights on this map, and I'm sure that right now in the grand finals we're due to see some more.
Yeah, you're dead on. When you take the Ronin and the Dallas out, that really mitigates the quick flanks that you see on Wanted. That really is the big difference maker that Wanted makes compared to the rest of the map pool, is that you can get such fast flanks off consistently. And when you have that intel, or when you have the padded steps, when you have that silence, you are going to be so effective, and mitigating those really fast flanks are going to be huge. And just having a little bit of time playing it competitively, that's the biggest thing that sticks out to me. I would like to see an Anvil, like you said, but ultimately it's going to be the intel that sticks out. The glitch is exactly what I'm looking for, even a Talon.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, that glitch getting locked in, he was left open, and there's no Ronin on the map. So I like the plays coming out of this squad in Right Turtle. I do like them locking in the glitch, and I like Emes being on the glitch. I feel like Emes, he's the best glitch player on your team. You got to let the player that's best at the rogue play it. And now he's going to be going up against, is Pixie going to pull it out again? I believe that he is. You can't go glitch on the other side and not have a glitch. This is such a tough choice between them. He's deciding, and he's going to log in the Runway instead. Interesting choice coming out. So
yeah,
we just got to see how they're going to be playing this. I have no idea how Seekers plays out on this map. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pick Seeker on this map. So let's see exactly if it's going to be good or bad.
Honestly, I can see it working. It's just going to be a big gamble for me. That's a big gamble play. It's like, if it works out, it's going to work out in a big way. But it's going to be really tough. But we're going to see some great shots, I'm sure. These are the best players in the world, so I would not put it past them at all. The Kestrel's obviously great. There's some really great corners to hold on Wanted. Runway is just going to make the whole utility better. This could definitely work, but the comp win, in my opinion, has got to go over this side of the attack. Turtle just looked too strong with what they got.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like this offensive composition for sure coming out of this squad. Man, looking at it right now, overall, I think that they do have the better composition for this map. But I can be proven wrong. I've been proven wrong before. So let's just see if they're going to be able to make things happen. Looks like they're going to opt to go toward this B site. Talon has the bomb. Now the question is, what is Glitch doing? So Glitch is going to be the sole player on the side. And on the defensive end, they're going to be coming to this middle button and opening it up. I like this, opening up the map. Letting this offensive team know that if you cross, we are going to see you easy and free. You see Emes with that glitch. He's just going to be trying to play this rotator. You got to watch out for him as Ink is leaving his back a little bit open.
I'm wondering
he's going to hop back up.
If the dart is in the middle or not. I'm sure it is. And that they can see where the Seeker was. They didn't pounce on him right away. They don't know how many are around the corner, possibly behind on the back of B. but they're going to be on the street, I believe, and getting into the action right away. So, oh, that's it. That's exactly the gamble that they were looking for.
Wow, what a random bow to actually hit him. My goodness. That is just straight up luck, man. My goodness. You love to call something skill, but at times like that, I don't know how many ricochets that thing took. That had to have been a ton. Oh my goodness, that is so unfortunate for the side of Right Turtle. Justus is looking strong in this demolition already.
That is amazing. I love to see that. That was absolutely tremendous. Very rare that you see one in such a wide open. I mean, there's no way he knew that angle. You're totally right. Like, that was complete luck. I mean, you know, it's an educated luck, right? Like, he knew where he was going with it. He was just praying that it worked out. And that's just a fantastic way to open this one up.
Oh yeah, big time, 110,000%. I agree with you. And now we're coming up to this next round. Already Justus able to get one on this defensive side due to this bow. My goodness. Woo! You see that hit marker, you're like, wait a second, hold on, I gotta kill. That's where you gotta immediately go up. My goodness, what a down onto who's that? Sheesh. And that means that player had to get hand revived too. It's just, oh man, that was just so rough all around. And this is what I'm saying. If you're Dahlia, who do you link to right now and why? Give me a valid reason to choose any of these three links.
Well, it's going to be tough, honestly. I really don't see I would say the Runway would probably be the best, but Kestrel definitely going to be okay. I really don't agree with their composition at all. Like I said, huge gamble with the Seeker. Seeker's going to be the first one to go down. So
see, I was talking about Right Turtle. I wasn't even talking about Justus. I was talking about Justus. They have no good links in my opinion. They have a Talon, they have a Glitch, and a Runway. None of those three have really good passives, and that's why I was more confused as to why in the world Saint wasn't used. He can revive everyone if there's no good links on both sides. I didn't even really look at the Justus side and think about it, but they don't really have any good links either. So I definitely would have went Saint if I was in both of these teams' shoes for sure.
Yeah, it is a tough one, honestly. But they must know something. They've been grinding on it. They've been going hard. They're the best of the best. So I'm sure they're fully prepared for what they're doing. 2v1 right now. Prosper is able to take down one. They didn't sync up. There was some miscommunication or something. It's like, hey, I'm going in, man. I'm going in. And there was nothing on the other end of that microphone. Nothing. Nobody said, hey, wait a second. He just full-on committed to that fight, and now we're stuck in a 1v1. That's not something that you want to see out of either team. But Prosper, he wins those, and he's looking to take this fight. He's going to win this chow. 8 seconds to go. Looking for Gronky. Finds him. No problemo. Oh, my gosh. That should not happen at high-level Roco. That's a big blunder.
Oh, yeah. Big time for sure. So, hey, listen, they'll take those, as they say. So right Turtle tying it up 1-1 as we're going to see the replay coming out. Smoke, that player got finished as well. Beautiful stuff coming out of this squad to be able to bring it back. And like you said, that just can't happen. So unfortunate. The Dahlia was able to win that one. You think so?
He was straight up nervous.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
He wasn't even peeking. I mean, he was literally just trying to stay off the radar, period. He didn't want to take a fight. He didn't even react in that scenario. I mean, he was just done.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You could see it. See it in his eyes, man. He was crouching there. He said, man, my teammate just threw. Then he losing the 1v1. We've all been in that situation where you're in a 2v1. You feel like your teammate died for nothing. So you're like, bro, there's no way, why should I even try at this point? You just gave away your life. Wait, come on, man. We've all been in that situation. So yeah, might have been that coming out of Gronky right there, where he was talking to his teammates instead of actually focusing on the player. Oh, unfortunately.
Dude, what were you doing? He was just screaming at him in the comms the whole time.
Yep, exactly. Oh, man, Slopadopoulos picking up a big two-piece with the Simtex and this Sahara as well. He gets stuck, though. Pixie taking him down. Now only one player left. That is going to be the Dahlia. And right now, Prosper, he's going to be chasing him, and he's going to be able to get the down. Wait, this is massive. Does he have fast res? No. He's going to need to fight this one. Oh, my goodness, no. Prosper Logic. He just did it to you. My goodness, put that man on a poster.
I need that slow-mo down to like 7%. I want to see every little footstep he just made left to right as he was winning that chow. That was the craziest little strafe, crouch strafe I've seen in a while. What a win off of this fight. This was beautiful. This is exactly what you want to see in Roco, right? Like these kinds of wins going in the favor of the player that just hits all their shots and puts the moves on them.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Wow, my goodness. What a shot. Yeesh. Okay, Prosper. All right, you showing me a little something. Okay, I did say at one time, Prosper is the best 24S player, and I still believe that till this day. Delina still thinks that I am wrong, of course, because he feels like he is the best anything player. So,
of course.
You know, but right now, that 24S is looking pretty lethal in his hands as he was able to win 2 big gunfights with it. Nice snipe shot coming out from Pixie as well. This one is going to be a clean wipe as they are going to be looking for this last player in Prosper with this 24S, and man, he is beaming with it. He's down to 22, but so are the other players.
Oh my God.
Smoke. His head's going to be peaking a little bit. So a 2-2 game now.
I love how you just said something about Delana, and he immediately popped off, opening up the fight with 2, and then ended it with the 3rd, getting 3 kills, and also put shots into the 4th. So he just went huge in that round. It's almost like he's got the stream up and he's listening to you right now.
Hey, who knows, man? That would be pretty interesting if he was. But I highly doubt it, honestly.
Yeah, Rome?
So we, yeah, exactly. Like, let me prove you wrong, Rome. Like, okay, you know. And it's gonna be funny. I'm definitely gonna be giving Delina and Gronky a whole lot of talking to after they have picked Glitch 2 maps in a row. After their stance on Glitch has been this entire time, he's useless. He's not needed. There's a better rogues. Well, now you're playing him, so I gotta have a little conversation with Gronky and Delina after this one. So. Going to be very interesting. 2-2 situation now, though, is this composition doing a lot better than I thought. Honestly, both compositions could use a little bit, in my opinion, but with that Dallas ban coming out, you know, the only intel you can really have is Seeker, Talon, and Glitch. So unless you're talking about Phantom smokes or sensor grenades, other than that,
sure,
you know, other than that, there's really not any amazing reveals on the map. And Pixie already going down, but he is going to get revived. Nade going to be coming out. C4 going up top on the building. That's not going to be connecting to down that player. Now we got a straight up 4v4, but 3 of these players have already pushed the side out. 2 players are in this little alleyway. Oh my goodness, and they got to get out of here as they're both going to be low. He's throwing a smoke. He rolls into Who's That's gun. He's going to get taken out very, very swiftly. As you can see, Slopodopolis now working the side angles, able to take out 1, not able to get the second. 2v3 situation now. There's 1 more going to be dropping. He's going to go for this. No, he's not, as he needs to fight his way out of it. That's going to be a big trade. But Emes wins it out. He's got a player behind him to help out, and he's going to get revived as well. So just like the right turtle with the 3-2 advantage, they've got to find this final player. He's going to get taken out very, very quickly, and they are going to take that 3-2 advantage off some heavy, heavy aggression. My goodness.
When I said there was quick flanks, fast flanks on Wanted, I wasn't talking about the entire team, and that's what Turtle must have taken it by, because that's what their strategy has been in this game, is to just all 4 push 1 tight flank and get these really close quarter battles and get the pinches off fast. And that is beautiful, Roco. That's exactly what they need to do, because looking at the side of Justus, they're not able to fight back in those situations. The only person that I see that handles those well is Delana. He's able to get in and chow back. He's not afraid to put shots in and really win those fights. When you watch Gronky, it's very apparent to me that he's not willing to put any damage down. He's just looking to get the fast escape, but that's not going to happen with such a close quarter map like Wanted.
Oh yeah, precisely. You can see it's going to be an A hit this time for the offense. And Delina's in the library currently. This is just what the players have nicknamed that call out, is the library. So he is in that left side in the corner of the library trying to play that sneaky position. Yeah, exactly. And oh man, he's going down so low. He is going to hit that stem though. Going to be a full HP Delina, but he gets taken out by Slop with the headshot. Oh my, the bows again. Another bow coming out from Ink. And he's going to be throwing that nade. The nade not going to be landing, though, because that player did get on up very quickly. So now it's a 3v4 situation. 4 players for the offensive team. They've got to look for some type of another pick, and they're going to find it as they find Grocky sneaking around the middle. And now the question is, do you go to B? Do you go to A? Looks like they're going to opt to go to B, get these smokes out, plant the bomb. But there's going to be a player there, and Ink, oh my goodness, Ink just won a 1v2 against Who's That and Prosper, and this could have turned the entire round on its head. But Pixie, he over-challenged. I'm not sure exactly why, and that's going to leave Ink in a 1v4 as they are going to get all these players up. That is so unfortunate.
It really is. Like, as soon as they come out and they've got that numbers advantage, there's no capitalizing. And it's the same situation where they're just going to be yelling at each other like, what? Pix? Come on, Pixie. What you doing, man?
Oh, yeah. 100%, man. Looking at these two squads right now, 4-2. Right Turtle are looking poised to go up 5-2. As they have been very coordinated on these pushes. They've done a great job of using that teamwork, that communication to take out these players systematically. So I just got to give big props over to them. And man, Ink had 2 big bow downs in this side. Man, such a beast already. Let's see if he can add another one to his tally.
Just got a little bit of stats from the Blue Meister. He says that Turtle is playing all the most played rogues at the moment. MS is playing the second most played rogue. So, I mean, they've, you know, maybe the comp isn't beautiful, but they still have got a lot of utility out of it, and they are putting it to some good use now with 4 round wins. I mean, they are making it happen, and to me, the gunfights are the ones that are sticking out the most. You know, they're really coming out big on these gunfights, which is basically what we expect from Turtle at this point. Oh, nice little positioning with that grenade onto Pix. Pix gets scared back, but they're really winning their positional battles. Like any power position on the map, a Turtle is going to be there, and they're going to win out that fight 9 times out of 10. Okay, as soon as I say that.
Wow, and they get another nade down. They are doing damage with these nades, but Ink does get taken out by EMS, and he's not going to be getting back up as he is completely full killed. They're going to be able to get up this player as well. 3v3 turned into a 3v2. That player gets full killed now. Now it's all up to the offense. What are you going to do? The bomb is down in not the best of places. So this is going to be a very hard round to win for the side of Justus. They might be able to do it, but they have to figure it out. They are, I think he tried to grab the bomb, but no. The Dahlia, I was going to say the Dahlia is linked to the Talon, so she can grab it from a mile away, and that's exactly what she did. I was waiting for it. So I said, I think she's going to do that. Now, let's see if where they're going to try to plant this bomb. 10 seconds left. Flash coming out. The bomb gets dropped, and he gets sniped. Oh, no.
What a big turnaround out of Pixie. Oh, Pixie. Pixie, that was nasty. I hope we got that on the secondary observer. That was so nasty. By the way, shout out to our observers. All day long, we've been getting both sides of all the action, and it's just been perfect timing. Both observers killing it right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. They've done a great job, to say the least. Big shout out to everyone on the production side of things. You guys don't get enough love for sure. So always going to give you guys a nice clap sometime during the show. Props to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Props to you. All right, so let's see. Ink gonna be on the glitch now. Okay, so it's not gonna be Pix this time. He's gonna decide to go on that runway. And I like this comp coming out of Justus, excuse me. And then Right Turtle on the other side, they're gonna have the Trench Dahlia combination. Ooh, this could spell trouble for them. I kind of like Justus's team a little bit better. Going 0 intel on defense is a little bit rough, but you know, you don't feel like you want to go Talon in case they go glitch and just hack the dart, then you have nothing. Dallas is already banned, so really the only intel left is either Seeker or glitch, and they're opting to do neither one. They're saying, look, we got better options, better guns, better grenades. We're gonna go ahead and go with this Trench Dahlia combination along with the Runway with that briefcase that we've come to know and love so well. So the briefcase is gonna be on both sides. Now it's just gonna be all about who grabs it.
Better guns, honestly. That might be the story here. That might be their approach to trying to just end this one out with their pure skill ability. Their individual accuracy has been insane all day long, so just keep that up. Use the utility that is available And on the other side, though, I really like Justus. Justus comp is beautiful. That's exactly what they need to take this. They put a gamble on the Seeker in the first half, and it kind of worked out. They didn't capitalize on the second pick that we saw, but that first pick definitely worked out to grab them that round. But now they're serious, and this glitch is definitely going to help them to be able to secure this win.
Big time, big time. You can see right now, players are looking over each other. Pixie and Slop are in a little bit of a stalemate up here on each roof near the spawns. But with that down already on who's that, that means it's go time. You can't really wait, can't really watch the flank anymore. You've got to go and got to go now, especially since you dropped a man. This is going to be extremely rough as who's that already got finished off, so they're going to need to fight not only the window, but players at the truck as well. It's just going to be an extremely hard situation for them as they're starting to get pinched. Bomb's going to be going down. And right now, this squad in Justus looking very, very clean as they're going to be tying it up 4-4 in round count.
Pistol round, Gronky comes to life. Okay, I see you, Gronky. Playing a little scared when they've got big guns, but when they got little ones, you're good to go. Okay, I see you over there. So he goes in, he gets 2 down, he puts some extra damage in. If he played like that all the time, then Justus would be on a roll right now. I mean, he really is that guy to me that I need to see being a lot more aggressive and taking some initiative and putting more damage down. The rest of the crew looking pretty solid. 11 assists and 16 elims out of Pixie, doing some great work. More assists than the entire team combined.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens when you got that briefcase, because you see those 2 smokes getting picked up, those 2 nades coming along with it as well. So if you get a down with that, that's going to be an assist heading over to Runway. So, she's just doing a great job of being able to rack up these assists and elims just based off the briefcase alone, which is what you love to see, is players using that utility amazingly, and they've done just that so far.
Exactly what they need. Taking it a little bit slower this time around. Oh my gosh. Delena able to get a great grenade down and gets the first pick. That is essential here on Wanted, and they're going to be able to take some good power positions and get the right angles off. Now set up, trying to get some good angles. Looking at all the different corners, and Peekaboo MS is hiding in the bushes. Gonna win that one. Gronky didn't even have time to fire back.
Exactly. It all came down to being such a close situation. Both these players are one shot. Oh my goodness, EMS is going to be able to win that one. Only player left is going to be this Runway now. Such a sad situation as she gets taken out. EMS and company and Right Turtle looking very, very comfortable. Up 5-4 now.
I thought there was 2 people that were peeking with Gronky. I don't know if they just left, if they were like, okay, it's clear, we're good, and ran away. Gronky thought that they were going to maybe help him when he was getting shot, and so he jumped out to commit to that fight. But MS was just too quick with it, was able to take down that kill, and then immediately set up for the next bit of damage. What a play from MS. He's been doing plays like this all day long. We saw it a lot on Windward. Windward King especially. He just is such a nuisance.
Oh yeah, big time. And as you guys saw in those replays, this squad, they've got amazing communication and even better gun skill. Every single bullet matters when you are this far into the tournament. See, right now it is going to be a push out of the offensive squad, but it's going to be a slow and methodical one. As you can see, there's already a player in library holding. That is going to be the Kestrel. She's ready to Kestrel ult somebody that walks in there. And whoever ends up doing it, I feel pretty bad for them already. This is Dahlia. She goes down. She does get up, though, which is important. You got to get those revives, especially on your medic. And man, Dahlia is running for her life. There's actually going to be Kestrel that gets full killed. Prosper Logic looking for the revive. He is going to be able to find it, which is massive. He does not have Lifeline, though. That is going to be rough. Most likely going to be able to purchase it next round, though. So don't need to worry about that whatsoever. Briefcase going to be going down. A couple of nades, a couple of Simtexes. And now they're going to try to plant this bomb. And they're planting it in the kind of open. Is he going to get naded and taken out? Don't believe so. As Ink with the glitch. He's already on this flank. My goodness, this could be a big issue for them as Ink on the glitch right at the bottom of this left side building. Pixie does get taken out, but not before finding a trade of his own. 1v2 now for the glitch.
quite a predicament. 2-on-1 can happen. It's been doable, but not when you're going to get flanked like that. Slop with the easy shots ends that one, no problemo. Slop being the MVP for me for Turtle this tournament. He has just been so consistent. And, like, yeah, he was kind of messing around last night in the semifinal. But look at just, okay, wait a minute. What was that? Pixie. Pixie, what just happened to you, brother?
Man.
Rome.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna question the man. He's got 17 elims, man. I'm not gonna ask questions at this point, man. I'm sure he's gonna see that replay at some point.
That man's upset. He is mad.
Yeah.
Oh, big mad.
Oh man, yeah. Down 6-4 now. Is this squad in Justus, and they are pushing in with reckless abandon, but they are going to be able to down 2 players, but those get traded out for 3. And that is not what you want, as only the Runway is going to be the last player alive. Glitch going to be dodging that Simtex. That one's going to be eaten by a trophy, so now we got a true 1v1. It's going to be sniper on sniper, and oh my goodness, what a shot out of... I'm sorry. That is absolutely nasty of a reaction time. To know that the other player has a sniper, you have to beat him when you decide to peek. Like, what? Like, that is right there, is just knowing that you're going to be able to hit the shot. That's all that is.
Yo, he even finished off Who's Dat, too. He's like, yo, I don't need teammates. I can just do this all day long.
Wow, he barely was able to see his head and immediately pulled the trigger, man. Accuracy and speed. Whew, man, they are looking very, very strong right now.
22. Yo, 10 downs, 22 limbs. This is pretty much almost, I think, every game. I don't know, Blue, hit me up if I'm wrong, but dang. Slop has been dropping some heat. Like, I have been gassing him up, and as soon as I choose to, he drops a crazy clip like that.
Yeah, I can't sit here and say that I'm surprised, man. Slop, definitely such a talented player. Only 1 round away, though, is Right Turtle, and they're already able to down 2. That Dahlia is going to be getting up. Yes, she is. She got up the Kestrel. Oh, my goodness. What? There's no way that it just ended like that. What in the world was that? There was like 7 players at that one spot. Nades all landed. Kestrel even went out, and everything just blew up in front of us. And then they said round over, a team won. I can't break that down. I'm sorry. My brain does not work that fast. There was a bunch of grenades, a bunch of utility, and everyone dying at the same time. So Right Turtle was able to come out on top of that incredible brawl. My goodness, what a way to end map number 3. Excuse me.
I think Slop just got three picks there. One of them being his team, maybe 2. Maybe 2 were his team. I mean, he put a Semtex down, and everybody just blew up. That was beautiful. Yeah. That was awesome. That right there was the highlight of the game for me with this Seeker. Yeah, it's very rare that you see an open wall like that get tapped, and it just banks right into a guy. That was fantastic. Hoping we see more of that.
Oh yeah,
here we go.
Time,
Here's the second one. Oh my!
Ding! Yeah. Oh man, what a great
That one's
play.
A little more calculated though, right? Like that's a corner that you know you're going to connect on, but the other one just was ridiculous.
Man, either way, this squad, they are looking clean. I gotta hand it to them. Maybe this is their mode. They are up 2-1 right now in the series, and all they need to do, oh my goodness, I feel so bad for him because the amount of shots that he hits that are just actually absurd is countless. Like, I'm sure the Pixie hits like 20 shots an hour that I'll never hit in my life, and for him to not be able to hit that point blank one, oh my goodness, I just felt bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why I feel, like I can laugh, right? Like, Pix is one of the greatest snipers, period. Like, there's no question. He's insane. So I can laugh at that. That's hilarious. Like, if it was a guy like at my skill level up there, I wouldn't laugh. I'd be like, dang, man, you just got BS'd. That was BS, 100%.
Right? Just try it again. It's okay. But no, these are the best of the best. That doesn't normally happen. We can get a good chuckle out of it for sure. You guys see the bans on the board already. We're going to be hopping directly into the gameplay. Dallas and Ronan are the bans for this Palace King of the Hill. We know Right Turtle, they won 2-0 on King of the Hill before in the series on Factory. Now they're looking to close out the grand finals. This could be the last map of this tournament, the $10,000 CMG Rogue Company main event for the month of November. And if it is the last map, it's been a pleasure.
It has been. This has been one heck of a weekend. The best Roco that we could possibly ask for leading on up into the Invitational. We have got some massive Roco tournaments happening right now. It is what the community wanted, and it is what they are getting.
Oh yeah, 110%. This community, they love to show out in this game. Oh man, this map is nice to end it on if it is the final map. I can't say that I love this map a ton because I do. It's a little bit favoritism, but I think this map is great for King of the Hill and for Demolition. I could see it being a stapled map in Rogue Company for an extremely long time. I know that, you know, over there at High Res, they worked very hard on that map to make sure that everything is the way perfectly plotted out the way they want it. And I got to say they did an excellent job overall. So ending it potentially on this map, if Right Turtle is able to continue on their dominance in King of the Hill, they are going to be your $10,000 champions. My goodness.
We got some more blue stats coming down the line. Kestrel Runway, 25.58% pick rate for Slopodopolis. That is, that's a lot of Kestrel and a lot of Runway. You got to remember that, I think 26, I could be wrong, but that's like the highest percentile you can get. Like almost every game he's been on either Runway or Kestrel.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Listen, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It got you this far. Why not keep on going with it? Already, EMS going to be taking out one. And I'm not sure if these teams already met on this map in this tournament earlier. It'd be nice if I can get a little bit of confirmation on that and from their first best of 5. I'm not sure if they played Palace King of the Hill. If I could just get confirmation on that. I never really asked for anything from production, but you know what I'm saying? If you guys wouldn't mind letting me know, that'd be cool because I do want to know if that was a 2-0 or 2-1 victory for the side of Right Turtle as well. But you know, right now you can see this Justus Roco squad, they have a nice early break on this A hill. Pixie with that Mac, he is really starting to show out.
Yeah, we want a game 5. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, give it to us. We want to see this drama unfold in front of our eyes. The two biggest teams in Roco history facing off in this big main event, the 10K, and they're going to get this garbage time right before the rotation. But we've got 2 down for both teams, so this is kind of a juggle right now. It's anybody's win for this rotation. Pixie's trying to get this one, ring around the rosy, going to win that one out. But meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it's going to be Turtle that is taking over possession. They've got control. Gronky is going to lead the charge, though, with a big pick on the Prosper. They need to capitalize now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You can see EMS comes in. No capitalization, as he would say, man. Big shout out to EMS, man. He's so much fun to play with. Gotta love the comms that come out of that guy. Man, I tell you, some of the personalities that are in the Rogue community, they are just amazing to be around, man. And EMS is definitely one of them. What a treat he is to play with, play against, and especially to watch when he's making the $10,000 plays just like that, coming through hot and heavy, able to take out 2 of those players. And man, oh man, right now he is cooking. And this Justus squad, they've got about 15 seconds remaining in order to, before this next hill pops, on this C hill. You can see everyone's trying to get position right now. This is going to be a big fight for Delena, the player that is on his left. Not exactly sure if he's going to be ready for that. You see who's that right now. He's ready. He's got his trophies. He's looking around like, guys, we haven't seen anyone for a while. Are we okay? Is someone really close next to me? Ooh, both players going to be going extremely low. Now, that is the one thing about Mac. He does not have stems. So, you know, you're not going to be having those at your disposal. If you go low, you're going to be low for a long, long time. See right now, Sahara shots coming in, trying to make this cross happen. Neither team going to be getting any points right now. Finally, we're going to get some points going one way or the other, and it's going to be heading in the Right Turtle direction as they're able to get some time on this C hill. Finally, oh my goodness, Delena just took the zip line and it worked. Like, he was able to get the kill. That is wild. So now Inc, they're going to be getting this scrap time instead of Right Turtle. That is a big play right there by Delena.
Historically, Delena really has played the best against Turtle, and he's proving exactly why with some of these plays today. Ink going to pick up 2, looking very, very good. Ink has looked great ever since this roster has formed, really the all-star for me. But we got to talk a little bit about the history. The past 2 grand finals have been bracket resets. So there's a good chance we're about to get a bracket reset. You can expect a Game 5 and a Justus win.
Listen, man, I'm not going to be expecting anything because the way Right Turtle has been looking, they are looking pretty poised to be able to finish this one out in King of the Hill specifically. But right now, Justus, they are giving them their all, trying to make sure that this final D hill is going to stay theirs. I got to be honest, if Right Turtle is able to break this hill, they might be able to hold it for the entirety. And right now, Pixie, Gronky, they're not going to be letting that happen. Wow, what a trade coming out between those players. And Logic going to be taking out Gronky as well. That's a big gunfight coming out from Logic. He picked off 2, and they should be able to get control of the hill because of this. You can see the Lancer coming out, yes. And what did I say? This squad, they start to get very, very scary once they can build this snowball momentum. And even though they have to hold it for 90 more seconds, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, 90 more seconds, they might be able to do it. I'm going to be honest.
Well, it sounds like you're selling something, and I gotta be honest, you're not selling me. I am not sold on this at all. This one is over. We're going to round 2, and it's just looking way too good here for White Turtle, honestly.
Look at where they spawned.
They're gonna take this no problem. No problem.
Look at where they spawned. I mean, I think this is doable. I'm gonna be honest. I literally think this is doable. They've already gotten 40 seconds out of the 120 that they need. So now, you know, now they just got to really do one more clean wipe. That's it. And then after that, the enemy will only have one more push that they can do. And that push is never coordinated because you're essentially just running to touch the site. So this is very doable. If they win these trades out, able to get a couple of downs right here, they might be able to win it all. Delina, he's coming in off the top ropes, though, and they needed to do that as this sudden death is going to be coming to a almost finish. But who's that is still on the point? They have to bully him off the point. He's already got trophies, so many ways to not get killed right here. See the Simtex coming out. He's going to be taking down Ink, and they are not giving up without a fight, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying, come and get some. We're holding this hill as that player's going to be wide swinging, and there's another one going down. And is Pixie going to be able to? No, he wasn't able to get the other kill, but that player is going to get taken out from up top, and now it's going to be a 1v1. And they're able to clear it out. Ink is looking for this final player. He is able to molly him off of the hill. And oh my goodness, that came down to the wire. They almost pulled off the comeback of the century.
Yo, Justus, you gotta calm down. That scared the living heck out of me, man. I just called a bracket reset. You can't end it all here off of that kind of comeback. Thank God they were able to make that happen. Ink, hey, I said it. He's the all-star of this team. He clutched up there in the 1v1 and was able to secure that dub. But, man, that was incredible. Right Turtle not letting a single round or a single game go through their fingers. They are fighting tooth and nail till the end.
Oh yeah, 110%. And man, it was funny. I saw that Lancer was sitting in that Kestrel, and I was sitting there confused as to why the Lancer wasn't taking damage, and then I realized it's the enemy Kestrel, so I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. Because I was about to say, what is Lancer doing just sitting in a Kestrel ult? That was pretty funny. But that's another interesting topic that is being brought up recently is, what do you feel about friendly fire for bullets? Do you think that, and utility, do you think that it should be on for Rogue Company? Because it currently isn't.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, like, why not? In pretty much a lot of competitive games, friendly fire is on for competitive, so I really don't see why not, in all honesty. And that, who knows, that might be something that is brought into the mix later, but for now, this is going to be what it is, as we got Justus going up against Right Turtle. They're able to get this initial time, is the side of Justus. You see right now, Emes on this Lancer. He's trying to play this positioning perfect. Only has 32 HP. You cannot peek anyone with that little amount of health. It might be coming back to bite him as he sees Pixie as well. Up close, man. Both of these players jockeying for position, but it's going to be Justus, Roco that are able to get all this scrap time before this B hill, and now they're going to be fighting for it. You can see the Lancer. You got to go crazy, but that's hard against a Mac with 25 extra HP. Delina going to be moving on to the back, it seemed like, for a second, but no, he's going to be coming back. Might be popping that Kestrel ult at some point. Looks like he will. Wow, what a great read on that player back there. My goodness, man. The skill these players have just to have the awareness of where the enemy is at is absolutely impeccable.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. It's way better than me, that's for sure. We got some good stats here from the man himself, Blue. There was a Winners Finals Palace played, and Justus took it 8-6 in the demo. And then King of the Hill, it was a 2-0. This is a very, very strong map in both game types for Justus, and they're really proving it right now. This is just no contest.
Oh yeah, big time. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that they did win both the King of the Hills in the winners finals. So yeah, they won both of the King of the Hills. So it was a 2-0 for them on Palace and King of the Hill. So yeah, we just got to see if they're going to be able to build onto that momentum. But right now, Justus, they have the 1-0 advantage in the series. And they're sitting here with already control of the hills. And you can see Ink, he's already starting to get these spawns for next, even though he is going to be using that molly to pinch, not going to be able to land. There's a player up top on the roof. You got to be careful, because if Ink starts challenging you, that could be the end for you. Man, it's going to be Delina versus Slop. Slop's able to win that one. Big 1v1 coming out of there, because these are the spawns for next. Right now, it's a lot of contesting going down on this middle hill. So if you are just going to be contesting it, you got to at least have spawns for next. That way you can set yourself up beautifully for this final D hill.
Oh, good angle for Who's Dat. Going to take both fights, get some good damage down, and going to create a big opportunity. But it is still going to be Justus with the hold and the control, and lots of time going to be awarded off of those wins. Now Slop trying to take the 1v1, trying to shoot the feet. Shoot him. Get the feet. And he's going to walk in and take care of some business. 10 seconds left before the rotation.
Yeah, this rotation is going to mean everything. You see Ink, he's already snapping, trying to get on over there. Justus is looking very strong right now on this Palace King of the Hill. Not sure what the switch was that flipped for them, but they have been absolutely destroying them so far. They're up by 70 right now, and they have the hills, so this is going to seriously be an issue for Right Turtle.
Yeah, it's not a switch. Honestly, it's just Palace at this point. Like we read about earlier, that's just the way it is. They're a very strong Palace team, and they've found something out, because these look a lot easier than the ones before. They are taking down Turtle. They have found out what they're all about. But as I say that, 3 go down. 3 for Justus. So they're not closing. It's the closing, right? Like, Turtle are just the ultimate closers. Justus are going to have the hardest time trying to close against this team, because they absolutely fight harder than anybody else. This is it right here, though. Another potential for a comeback from Turtle. I'm going to call it, though. They're not going to do it.
Okay. Pretty bold prediction. I like it, though. I do like it. You know,
We're
right
going to
now
game
they're
5,
holding.
bro.
You calling it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got faith that this could be a comeback still, man. I think that this squad in Right Turtle is very capable of bringing this one back. But, oh, man, yeah, they get wiped. Okay, all right. You win, Nighty. You got it. Okay, we're going to a map number 5. Here we go, man. It is going to be amazing. We get to see these two teams go to map number 5 yet again. This time it's a little bit different. It wasn't straight up Right Turtle winning the King of the Hills and Justus winning the demolitions. Now it's a little bit mixed in, you know, one team winning one of each leading up to this grand finals moment. So I could not be happier for both of these teams right now moving into the game number 5. And hey, we might even get a round 15 yet again. That was so amazing to witness. And you see Gronky right now, he was putting in work on this Lancer.
Yeah, and that's what I said, Unwanted, that he needed to really come up and start putting some damage down, because I was noticing a lot of the fights, he was just trying to escape. He wasn't putting any work trying to team shoot and get out of the situations they were put in. There was a lot of tight spots on Wanted, but in Palace, he felt way more comfortable with some of the open spots, and he was just putting in the work. Same thing with Ink as well. I'd love to see this guy pull off some amazing plays. He really is that all-star that I'm just hyping him up, because Ink is insanely good. When they created this roster, I immediately recognized they have the potential to be the new champions, and it was a Right Turtle killer.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, this squad, they definitely have the capabilities of doing so. Pretty much all of them rated in the top 10 of players in Rogue Company when it comes down to this. Both squads are actually, but you know, either way, I did have Ink as the #1 player for a reason. Like you said, that guy is on a mission. He is looking to make a stamp, put his name on this tournament because it's been a couple of months since he's come out victorious and gotten that gold. And I know that he is very eager and hungry to make it happen. And oh my goodness, Gronky put that player in a straight up blender. And he was able to, oh, I thought he was able to get that one too, but no, Slop was able to answer back. There's some nice highlights coming out in this game overall. Big props to both of these teams. But now we're going to be going to a game number 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and this is going to be the potential for a bracket reset if Justus takes this. This is exactly what Blue had said, that the history states that we have had 2 bracket resets the past 2 times, and I'm not one to argue against history. I totally believe in the stats. I could see a Justus taking this one, no problemo. They're running on a high. They have all of the momentum right now, and they're playing outstanding. I mean, that was a very, very good map 4 for them. It couldn't have been better.
Oh yeah, 100%. Very solid coming out of them, especially a 2-1 situation, not or 2-0 situation, not 2-1, where you're like, okay, you know, they got around, we got around, and then, you know, it was an even game. No, they won straight up 2-0, where they had a sizable lead going into that D Hill both times. So they played a flawless King of the Hill, in my opinion, against a team with the caliber of Right Turtle. Now it's going to be all about putting that back together in game number 5. It's going to be demolition. It all comes down to demo, and I believe that the map is going to be Breach, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Breach is going to be the final map. Ooh, what do you think about this for demolition? What's your thoughts?
I do like this one because there's going to be wide angles, and that's one of the things about Wanted that was so good for Right Turtle. They were getting those close combat situations, and they were just winning those battles out no problem. They are just so good at that. So Breach, to me, is really what's going to be best for this Justus roster. They just seem a lot more comfortable when they're wide open spaces.
Yeah, and I could see that for sure. You know, looking at both of these teams right now going into that Breach demolition, I think that, you know, overall, both of these teams have gotten some practice on this map already in this tournament. They've both played Breach demolition, and now it's going to be all about taking what you've learned so far in this tournament and this meta and making it a little bit easier for yourself on this map.
I just got word that it is actually going to be Windward.
Really?
So
okay.
That's even better. Even better. But I mean, this is, if I'm not, this is their best map. This is Justus's best map. So this could not have been a better game 4 and game 5 for Justus.
Yeah, it's very interesting looking at it right now. Looking at this situation they find themselves in. What I do know is that Right Turtle is very good on this map as well. So, man, when I'm sitting here looking at this couldn't be more perfect. It's a map that both teams are extremely strong on. So now we get to see hopefully around 15, because right now both of these squads are looking very poised to do their best on this map. I'm excited for it for sure. This is going to be an action-packed one. Oh, man. I said it last time and it ended up caster cursing it. I might as well say it again, man. This might be the final map of the $10,000 tournament. So I'm going to need to see all the $10,000 plays right here, right now.
You just basically guaranteed that we're going to see a bracket reset just by putting that energy out right there. You did it. We're 100% going to another best of 5. We've got the Kestrel out of Turtle, so we are going to see Slop on the Runway, and then we've got Ronin. That's easy picks. I mean, that's just basics. That's exactly what we expect at this point in the tournament. What do you think about these grabs, and where do you think that we're going to go? What do you think, what's your prediction for these picks?
I'm not going to lie. Right Turtle threw me off big time with this Kestrel ban. I know it's a target ban, but I'm not sure who specifically they're targeting, whether it's going to be Delena or what. I'm not sure exactly who the target ban is for. I believe it's for Delena, but either way, I'm looking at this. There's a lot of rogues still open. Glitch is still open for EMS to play on offense or on defense. This is one of the easier maps to play Glitch on, honestly, because you know you're either going to be in a stalemate, a 1v1, and you just got to wait for your team while they're in a 3v3. If you just wait it out till that player rotates, you get a free flank every single time. So, Glitch is still open on the table. Dallas is open as well, but I believe we're going to be seeing a lot of chalk plays. Chalk has been coming into popularity recently on this map on offense, simply because that extra HP, you can really push out that A site and get that plant wherever you really want it, even cutting to middle with that extra health. We've seen Justus and Right Turtle both do that and excel at it today. So now it's going to be all about who's going to be ready for it on the other side and put that team down, because listen, either team can win this one.
We've seen it in the past. We've seen a chalk mirror match between these two at one point. So I would not be surprised if we saw it again, because it is a very effective strat, a very effective comp that we've seen on both attack and defense. Now, Turtle, they just know how to make it work. So let's see if Justus is going to fight fire with fire on Windward Demo here. Like you said, it could be the final map, but since you said that, we are guaranteed that Justus is going to take this one. I got Justus going all the way and just bulldozing Turtle in this one, no problemo. Just watch this.
Interesting. That's an interesting prediction coming out. I'm looking at it. This is very, very interesting right now. Either way, how it's going to play out, I would assume that we're going to be seeing on defense. I think we're going to be seeing a Trench and a Dahlia combination on defense. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to go something a little bit different, because they know that Glitch is still up, so those trophies might not last as long. But honestly, Glitch is most likely going to be playing over at that B site if he is chosen, so locking in Trench might not be the worst decision. And as it looks like they are going to be doing on this defensive side right now, for the side of Right Turtle. Now, what is the offense going to be looking like for Justus? Are they going to opt to go with the Glitch, or is that just a hover? We're going to find out very, very soon, as right now it looks like Delina, he might be opting to do that. And if they do, why would they not play Saint? There's no good links coming out whatsoever. There's just not, I don't know, man. I would not pick Dahlia if I'm picking this comp around it. That just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like you have to play Saint. Neither of these links are worth really linking to for anything. Even Glitch, you can at least get that knowledge of where the Claymores are going to be, but that, in my opinion, is just not enough. I seriously think they're going to regret picking the Dahlia on this offensive side.
Well, I've got some news for you. Right Turtle won the last 10K on a Windward Demo. So,
really,
this might be exactly it. That is the statistic that we're looking at. The chances are just in their favor. We could see the end be right here, right now, as history has foretold.
Oh yeah, exactly. We've seen it a million times before, and we're going to be seeing it again. So here we go, hopping out into this one. Interesting. Both of these teams are currently undefeated in Windward Demo for the last 2 months of October and November. Yeah, isn't that interesting? They're both undefeated in Windward Demo. So I'm excited to see this one, as this is going to be very action-packed, man. Both of these squads seem primed and ready to go. Let's see exactly what this offensive push is going to be looking like. They have the Dallas and the Glitch to their disposal. And are they going to be sending Glitch over to A? They are. They're going to let the Dallas be their flank watcher, which can be a good thing, also can be a bad thing. Just the only reason because that player could be getting caught out. And honestly, Emes, he's playing in the right position. He's playing for a Glitch right now. He's going to be snapping, and whenever he does, he's going to see a Dallas. And that is going to be interesting, because now they see the Glitch over here, so they know that the flank is a little bit more open and that only one player is going to be there. He snaps back Emes, letting him know, listen, I see you right through this wall, buddy. Love doing that. You're not going to be going anywhere. So it's a stalemate on one side of the map. Glitch is slowly working his way toward this A bomb site. You see a player in the middle right now for the defense. This is going to be very explosive very quickly.
The snap to the snap. I like it. Playing the reveal game. And now we're going to see some movement. Slop's going to be the first on the board, of course. Always getting him in the kill feed first thing. He has been absolutely on fire this weekend. And speaking of which, he's going to be able to get in there and be able to get that secure as well onto picks. And now they've got to capitalize on it, though. They were able to get the down, and here we go. That is tremendous work out of Turtle. Looking good. This could not have ended any better way with that kind of stat line. Both teams being undefeated on Windward Demo, and us coming down to this.
Oh, yeah, big time. Right, Turtle. They needed that advantage right there Does Emes have enough for a gun? Yes, he does. And he's got a Mamba in hand. My goodness. When you have a Mamba going up against a bunch of pistols, you are going to be feeling amazing, to say the least. And yeah, that player didn't stand a chance in that corner. Even the Dahlia, super unopportunistic time to roll out there. Either way, the team was able to clutch up for her, and now it's a 1-0 advantage on the defensive side for Right Turtle. Emes flying in on this hoverboard. He is vibing away. He's going to be going over to this B bomb site, making sure that nothing is going to be coming through, and you love to see that.
See if he's going to get into another snap battle and get into that middle area, trying to take over some good control. Oh, baby! Slop hitting those headshots. Those picks are incredible. That is going to be very, very good. That buys him some good real estate and get a lot of intel over on the side of the line. He knows that one is on the back. That's going to be Gronky, and I'm sure he even saw Delana and Pix there as well. So he's just going to get on the comms, let his team know that, and just push up as much as possible, get a lot more aggressive here on the corner. That was a beautiful shot. I mean, I didn't even see that guy.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. The sniping ability out of these players for sure is absolutely incredible. And now we're looking at this. They're going to be rotating over to the B bomb site, taking market control. Right now, who's that? He's calling them out, letting them know, hey, be ready for this push. It's coming. Emes, he's at the backside. He's waiting. He sees Ink. Ink, is he going to molly it off? He has 2 mollies on him. He's not going to be mollying anything. Interesting choice coming out. So here we go. We've got a 4v4 with the bomb planted, already using one of his mollies right there. Now he's just going to be waiting for this second player to rotate over from that site and try to take him out. But Ink gets taken out by Slop, standing in the open, trying to get rid of a barbed wire. Oh no, that is not how you want things to go down. At the end of the day, his squad is looking pretty clean right now, as they're going to be able to take out Gronky. Right Turtle trying to go up 2-0. They need to find this final player. There he is. Oh, no! You got turned on! What? Oh, my goodness! Oh, no. Put her on World Star, ladies and gentlemen. Pixie, good Lord God Almighty. He just went insane. And they are hunting this final player down, and he is not going to be lasting long. They're going to be hitting this defuse. Oh, my goodness. Right Turtle going up 2-0, but Pixie with the play of the day, turning and burning Slopadopoulos. You got turned on.
Yeah, Slop, hey, happens to the best of us, obviously. It just is, and that's all it comes down to. It's just, it's going to happen. You're going to miss some shots every now and then. Regardless of having an incredible tournament and being absolutely on fire and poised to win it, you still are going to get embarrassed. So just let that be a lesson to all you new Roco fans out there. If this ever happens to you, just remember this moment.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It happened to the best of us. You know what? I'm going to use that from now on. That's actually a smart idea. Anytime I challenge a gunfight and I lose, I'm just going to tell all my teammates, I'm going to say, hey, it happened to Slop, it could happen to me. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. They can't be mad at me then, right? Throw
exactly.
as much as I want.
Exactly. Don't yell at me. Happened to Slop.
Exactly. It could happen to him, simple as that. And Pixie, he's gonna be watching this flank right now. I'm sure that he's tired of getting shot in the back, even though he was able to delete that player. That's why players like the Sahara, because of the accuracy, the fire rate, you can turn and do things like that. The bomb already gonna be planted though at B, and I believe it's planted for Pixie in the spawn. So all he's got to do is watch the flank. He's assuming that there is gonna be a player at this close corner. Right now, that is not going to be the case. You can see Pixie's seeing these bodies drop onto the bomb. It's going to be all about waiting it out, making sure you can hit this snipe. As he tried to stretch it, it looked like. And I don't blame him. You got to attempt to stretch it, but I don't think that's going to even work because it's planted so perfectly. They do see one of these players. Another one does go down. Oh, Pixie goes down to 20 HP, though. Oh, my God, and he got a stick. Pixie with the big stick on his Slopadopoulos. He put him on World Star twice, round after round. My goodness, what a play coming out of him. Pixie finishing it off. That's going to be the first round win for Justus. Solid place.
It's exactly what you said. That is the most perfect bomb plant. I mean, it could not have been placed any better. Perfectly in that lane of fire for Pix. And he was able to just do some big, big things at keeping them off of it. They saw him lined up down the lane, and they're like, no, not today. They tried to take the fight, get aggressive, and they lost. That's exactly what Justus needed to get back into this one. A perfect setup.
Oh, 100%. You do not want to go down 3-0 to the defending back-to-back champions. They are looking to end it on this map that we've seen so many times be played out. It looks like it's going to be an A hit coming out of this squad in Justus right now. They are looking to push out this site and do it very fast and effectively, but there's already a player that crossed. Oh my goodness. Pixie almost able to get the headshot onto that player. Would have been massive, but it doesn't matter because Delina, he's going to be able to take out Slopadopoulos before he can get out of the way. So great teamwork coming out of this Justus squad to already get the first pick, and they're pushing out the backside, and I like the play.
That's just a very good example of why you need to reposition as a sniper, because they just read him like a book. He's been sniping from that angle about 2 or 3 times now, or I'm sorry, 2. He's been doing that 2 times now, and they immediately were like, look, let's just push heavy on him. If he doesn't hit back-to-back headshots, we're going to be easily able to get through there, no problem. But MS is going to pick down 2, and that just makes up for everything. We're in a 1v1.
Yeah, exactly. 1v1 situation. It's going to be Ink versus Emes. Oh my goodness, this is such an interesting situation. He does have Headstrong. He could opt to decide to heal up if he wants to. Oh, both players at 50. Both players at about 30. 23 versus 38 HP. Who is going to be winning it? He's faking the healing, the repairing armor, and I think this is a good play. Realize that you have more HP if you can heal up, and if you go away, he's going to be healing up. You got to heal up right now. Okay, thank you. And this player is going to be rotating over to B with the bomb, and I believe he's going to be coming right on back to A. But I don't know if he's going to get faked out by Emes or not. Emes is still waiting for him. He's committing. He's got to catch Emes.
Read it.
Yep, he sees him. And now you got to win the gunfight. It's a 1v1. He can't plant it. No. Oh, my goodness. Ink not able to get it in. And Emes going to be going up 3-1 round count.
That was amazing. I mean, we just saw about 30 moves. This was a chess game. We saw 30 moves be made in those players' minds, and their feet barely moved a foot. I mean, they were right next to each other almost that entire time, but they thought so many moves ahead, and finally they came down to the fact that he needed to double back and get on site and plant, but it just came to this very moment right here. Ink gonna immediately take damage, and MS secured the win by not taking any damage on his own, and that was it. I mean, that was just a beautiful read by him. I can't imagine what Ink could have done in that scenario any better. And maybe a hard commit to the rotation, but I don't even think there was enough time.
Yeah, 100%. He could have committed to the rotation. So don't call me like a geek or a nerd or anything because of this, because it takes 16 seconds to rotate from one bomb to the other through the back spawn. So it takes exactly 16. Geek. Yeah, I know. It took him. So he started rotating at about 22, so he definitely could have made it with about 5 seconds to spare. But like you said, it's cutting it close for sure. A lot of players don't have the exact timings. This is just a random map where I know exactly how long it takes to rotate from playing so many random 1v1
excuse me, sir. I calculated it, and it's exactly 16.023.
Yeah, not 15, but 16 specifically. You know, you got to be able to look at that, because if you see that clock says 15, nope, don't got enough time. It's that simple. And you know, 3-1 right now, but it's going to be looking like it's going to go 3-2, mainly because Emes, he's in the very back of this spawn, but he is able to get a pick. That's the link, though. Are they going to be close enough to get him up? Yes, they are. This player Pixie already going to be revealed as well. Oh,
no! See you later, brother.
Oh my goodness, so unfortunate for this squad, but it doesn't really matter. They already have all the numbers that they need. Only one player, that is the Dahlia, going to be left. So even though he fell off the map, I think they're in perfect position to be able to win this round.
Oh, that's what you thought. That's what you thought. Watch this. Watch this. It's about to happen. Prosper's going to come in here, and he is going to hit this headshot onto Gronky right around the corner. He's going to peek him, and it's going to be crazy. Okay, never mind. They're playing smart as heck. They just ran away. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, playing time. Got to play for your life, honestly. You know, $10,000 on the line. These teams are not trying to mess around. They don't want to have any thrown rounds on their resume. You can see right here.
This was dirty. I mean, he hits one headshot on the slot, then repeats it and gets the one down the lane. That was just so sick. And you know, you're allowed to do that.
It was the block of wood. I just realized he got blocked out by the block of wood.
What?
There's like a if we could see the replay of him falling off the map again, he stood up into like a little piece of wood that he had to move around. He had to back up to move around it because he was stuck. And so he could, like, look, watch. See all those ridges above him? Watch. He stands up, and then he gets stuck and has to move backwards to get around that little ledge. Look, right here. Ding! And he went too far back. That little ledge messed him up. Oh, my. You see him pop up like, oh, that is so unfortunate. Wow.
It just gave him a little kiss on the forehead, and he just went right off the map. Love it. Long kiss goodnight. I like it. All right, so we're getting into it, man. This is it. This is game 5. We're going into a bracket reset if Justus can take this dub, and they are looking pretty poised at this moment. They look great. I absolutely think they can do it. They just need to keep this game this same pace, right? Like, we know that Turtle can win those big gunfights. We know that they can clutch up and close out, but Justus just got to keep this same momentum, and they are killing it. Look at that. Gronky and Ink both taking 2 down, and there they go. It comes in, and Gronky takes down some more, and we're all tied up.
Yes, sir. Here we go. 3-3 final map. They're starting to trade these rounds out. 2 rounds in a row now for this Justus squad. Offense is looking pretty good. They were able to push out this B site, get complete control of the spawns as well. Not sure exactly how they were able to get complete control of the spawns, whether Right Turtle decided to give it up or not. Either way, it's an amazing push out of this squad and Justus to be able to hold that B bomb site down. Now let's see what they got up their sleeve for the final round of offense for this squad on this map.
Honestly, just probably run the same one, but never mind. They're going to totally take the line and go in fast and hard. They've got 2. Never mind. I thought Prosper was with somebody. I thought he had one with him. And they're just going to go in for the immediate plant. I like this. We've seen this time and time again. And there's a pick for the side of Turtle. That's going to be huge. Who's that?
Yeah.
When he gets the first pick, you can almost guarantee the round for Turtle.
Oh!
And some good shots.
Oh, my God! Delina!
What you aiming at?
That cannot happen. My goodness, everyone is getting World Star today. Oh, no, Delina. That is absolutely tragic.
Yo. What? The number one, the self-appointed number 1, and the rated number 1 by his peers.
Oh my goodness, where are you aiming?
It happened to him too. We saw it happen to Slop, and it happened to Lena as well. So next time that happens to you guys, just remember, it happens to the best of us.
Exactly. Simple as that. I don't want to hear anyone talking about my gun skill anymore. Simple as that, man. I'm going to enjoy myself. If you talk about me getting deleted, guess what? Happens to everybody, man. Simple as that. Doesn't matter if you're Slop, Delina, either way, anybody can whiff shots and miss out on the opportunity to win a gunfight. But that one was just, that was a lot. I'm not going to lie. That was a lot of missing. He shot a ton of bullets, and it was just going left, right, never locking directly onto the player. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Ink on the glitch, though, as there is going to be a glitch coming out for this squad on this defensive side. Now, a defensive glitch, they can hit some pretty nice flanks. Overall, they'll always know if there's going to be that Dallas playing for them on that flower side. And, you know, I'm excited to see how they're going to be doing on this defense, but they're going to be going up against a Chalk. I like this play for the side of Right Turtle. Both teams are undefeated. It's as even as a game as we can get at halftime. We got to see what Who's That is going to be able to do playing with this Right Turtle squad on the Chalk.
All right, this is the one that I was waiting for, and they are going to try to execute it. Them on attack with the Chalk and the Runway is exactly the way I had envisioned this. Oh, and that's going to be there waiting for him. He's going to take some damage, and the comms come in. The call is out, and he's going to get some help there immediately, but they're just going to push right on through. He does get the bomb down, though, so Who's That going to play the back, going to watch for the flanks, and they're going to be all set up and ready to go. It is still a 4-on-4, so this is going to be interesting how Justus decided to get this retake.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Bomb already planted. Chalk does not have... Woo! Didn't matter. Didn't even take a bullet of damage. So Chalk is going to be feeling very, very good right now. holding down this left-hand side. Bomb planted on the right for 2 players in EMS and Prosper. They both have a perfect angle on it, so not sure exactly what Pixie's game plan is going to be with no utility. You got to win your gunfights. He gets stuck with a Simtex, though. Dahlia Res coming through. That player's going to get dropped. 2v4 now, and that is almost an impossible situation. And right, Turtle, going to be going up 5-3 now. Only 3 rounds away from ending this tournament.
I need somebody to go through both of these VODs, and I need you to pick out every single time that Who's Dat gets the opening kill, if Turtle wins that round or not. It doesn't matter if it's Demo or King of the Hill. It seems to me that it's almost at a 95 percentile success rate. Who's Dat is the determining factor.
Hey, maybe, man. He's got 5 downs, and they've won 5 rounds, so that might be the case.
Hey!
If Who's gets it down. There you go. Simple as that, man. And, yeah, I see already Slop. He's got 8. EMS has 11. They are putting in some major work right now. Their economy is going to be looking very solid for this round number 2. I believe all of them have weapons, and anytime that all 4 of your players have weapons on round 2, especially when you were able to wipe the team in such a quick fashion, that's going to be amazing for you. You see Pixie and Ink, they're already pushed up so far. 3 players for the side of Justus are in the middle, and what in the world? They just ran straight through. Going to be rotating over to A now. This is such a weird round.
Hey, but if it works, it works. It doesn't matter what kind of play you make. If it's the unpredictable one, you're going to come out on top. I read that somewhere from one of the best Halo players to ever play. He said, as long as you do something crazy together as a team and it works out, then nobody can question you. And here we go. They are trying to make something happen here. The 3-on-3, no revive comes in, so it's locked in. Slop is getting some downs, though, and that is just the consistent thing of the weekend. He has just been hitting so many picks and making it so difficult. 35 seconds remaining to make something happen off of this bomb, and they've got to get aggressive and make a huge play right now.
Yeah, the good news is for the side of Justus is that, oh man, that's a big gunfight. All 3 are there. You have no utility. Got to go crazy with a sniper shot. Oh my gosh, he almost did it. What? It's a 1v1 now. Oh my goodness, he's going to get the bomb. Slop. He's going to not get out. The Mamba. No, not even a Mamba. The Deagle. The revolver.
You had a 50-50.
Just a little bit too much. Yeah,
it was a 50-50 right there. He had 2 decisions to make, and he made the wrong one. That's unfortunate. Had he looked to his right and checked it, he might have come out on top right there. So a big win out of Justus to possibly take this to a bracket reset. Looking at these stats, 10 downs, 11 downs out of MS, 10 downs out of Slopodopoulos, 21 between the 2 of them. They have got some massive carry energy going on right now.
Oh yeah, big time. And you know, that was a major round, not only for that reason, but also because now it's essentially a one round game. You know, it's you're only down by 1 if you're the side of Justus. If you lose that round, you're down by 3. And that is just such a big difference that is really not stated enough, is how much of a swing it can be when a team is up by 2 rounds. If they win that next round, that is massive, going up 3 rounds in Demolition, especially when you have, in my opinion, even though Windward has been noted as a defensive map, I feel like if you have a chalk, it immediately becomes offensive because you just have so much pressure that you can put on the other team at either bomb site. You see they're already able to get the bomb down, and now it's a 4v4 straight up retake.
Playing the retake. I don't recommend it. Don't ever want to give them a free arm on Windward. It never seems to work out in their favor. Seems like the success rate on that one is very, very slim. Gronky with another grenade to open things up onto Who's Dat. It's always one or the other for Who's Dat, I swear. Here we go. He's going to get right back up and take down Delena. Gronky puts him back down again, but we are locked into a 3-on-3. We are seeing some engagements, and that is going to be Gronky trying to get away here. He's going to take some massive damage from that Ensign, and Prosper taken down 2. Beautiful work out of Turtle, clutching up right here towards the end.
Oh yeah, 110%. Looking very, very good right now. 6-4 advantage for this squad on the offense. And hey, listen, man, if you're able to stall it out long enough, nothing really else matters. And Ink with the plays, able to get a beautiful down on Slop. then comes in, gets destroyed, and then the 2v1, snap the player, double team him, and that's all she wrote. 6-4 right now, 2 rounds away is Right Turtle from being crowned your champions.
Gosh, how many main events is that now? How many 10Ks can you win as a team? I mean, they are just godlike.
Yeah, you know, they are doing amazing for sure. You know, right now this is going for the three-peat, and you know, we know how hard a three-peat is. It doesn't matter the sport, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, any sport, it is incredibly hard to three-peat. It does not matter. So, you know, being able to potentially do that now is massive, and they already got the first down onto Pixie, so they're going to be able to plant it at B essentially for free. You know, there's going to be a glitch roaming around looking for a flank somewhere or something, and they're going to get this bomb down in the open? It looked like, no, on the left side. Okay, got it. So they're going to be planting, playing safe. They're going to be getting that market control and trying to hold it. You can see Gronky able to hit him for 59, but that player did. Oh my goodness, that player walked right into it. That is so unfortunate to hop back over into the second grenade. My goodness. But now it's a 3v3 retake because of who's is going to be able to take out Gronky. Now it's a 3v2. Who's is beaming. He's hit him for 69, but you only got 4 HP left. He's going to go down. All that's left is going to be the Dallas. He's going to get deleted as well. And Delina. No, the Dallas is still alive. Oh my goodness. He blew up his teammate. Oh my god, he blew up his teammate with the Simtex. I thought he got a kill. No, he actually team killed. That is so tragic coming out of the side of Ink. Ink loses the 1v1. Oh my goodness. What am I witnessing as EMS wins the 1v2 clutch? Oh my.
Yo, run that back. We have got to see that entire chaos commence in slow motion. Slop gets the cheeky double back saying, oh, he'll never put another grenade out. And then somehow it turns around and MS wins the 1v1 to secure the win with only 3 health. That was entirely unpredictable. That was a crazy ending to that round.
Oh my goodness. You want to talk about $10,000 plays? That was one for sure right there. My goodness. That reminds me of the frag out 1v2 in the exact same spot that happened. I don't know if you remember that one. It was the exact same spot. Man, 1v2s are so crazy, especially in situations like that. That was such a close call. Good golly almighty. This is going to potentially be the final round. Right Turtle only need to win 1 out of the next 4 to be crowned your champions and walk home with that first place prize of $6,000.
Playing a little conservatively now, feeling the heat. Oh my gosh, MS just gets beamed down and Ink gets the Simtex off. Huge out of Justus to kill that momentum. And Slop, he's going to answer back with a headshot onto Delina. But Delina can get back up here in any second. That's not going to happen, though. The push comes in. Who's that's going to finish off Pix? Slop doing as good as he can here to take this tournament win. He's been playing outstanding all weekend long. Nice little flank from Ink here. He's got the perfect angle to put some massive damage down. Gronky takes out Delina. Oh no! He just downed his teammate!
Again.
This is the worst moment to do that!
Dahlia able to get Gronky on the ground, just needs to defend for a second longer, and there we have it. Right Turtle are going to be your November $10,000 main event champions for Rogue Company, brought to you by CMG. Man, oh man, what a great way to end an incredible tournament, an incredible month for Rogue Company.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any better. Every single match that was on stream was fantastic. We saw some really good wins yesterday. We saw 2 teams just come out and play amazing and, you know, go up against the best of the best in the world. So we're seeing some challengers, and that's really what sticks out to me. We've got 4 invited teams going to the Invitational, and then we've got the 2 possible, you know, opportunities for teams to come out and get flown out to Atlanta. So that, to me, right there, just shows that anybody can grab those spots.
Exactly, man. 100% correct. There were so many talented teams that we've seen today that, guess what? If you're not in the top 4 that do get that invite, There is so much talent out there. It is going to be a war in those qualifiers on December 4th and December 11th. When I tell you, I cannot wait to see how those ones are going to be going down. It is going to be very, very incredible. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Rogue Company Showdown Invitational. As I said, the qualifiers are going to be on the 4th and the 11th. That means you guys have 6 days to get your teams together for that first qualifier for the Invitational, which is going to be January 5th and 6th. Only the best of the best will be able to make it. It is going to be a 6-team group pool play, which means you will play every other team at that LAN Invitational. It's going to be a double elimination bracket after group play, and the 4 invited teams plus 2 open qualifier spots are going to be the 6 competing at this main event. 4 invited teams, just a reminder, if you're sitting here asking for an invite, trust me, they'll reach out to the people that they feel should get the invite. So I'm sure it's going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait for it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious who's going to get that big invite. We just saw a three-peat out of Right Turtle. These guys deserve it more than anybody at this point. This is insane what they were able to pull off. 10Ks, 3 10Ks in a row for these guys. They are the final boss of Roco. They are incredible. Justus, I mean, they fought back incredibly well. There was just those little moments that we've got to talk about where Justus weren't able to close things out. They were able to win some big rounds. They were able to win some big games. But when it comes down to it, they just weren't able to execute as efficiently as Right Turtle can under that mass amounts of pressure. We saw Gronky down his teammate when Delena needed to be in the fight the most. Delena is one of the best hard counters to Right Turtle in the world. So you got to have him in that play if you wanted a chance at getting that bracket reset, and his teammate takes him down. It's just unfortunate. We saw some really unlucky plays on the side of Justus, but if they can just get that and clean it up, they could absolutely win the Invitational. But hey, they first got to earn their spot to it. But yeah, Justus are definitely that other team that deserve that invite. Hopefully they're going to grab one because they looked insanely good this weekend.
Yeah, 100%. You look all around, especially at this 1v2 that ended up so wild right here. Player hopped up, and he was able to 3-tap him down. Man, oh man, I got to say, the highlights from that series, they definitely lived up to expectations. These two teams put on an absolute show for us.
Gosh, that was a really good... I mean... That was just, I don't think anyone wins that fight though when you're getting that height advantage. Like, the same, oh, well, I have height advantage. No, it doesn't work that way in Roco. When you've got that fight, when you see the whole player and you've got to look down, that vertical fight almost always goes to the player underneath. So you hate to see that, but it was just a beautiful clutch out of the side of MS. MS just laser beaming. I mean, he was such an annoying player in that series versus Justus. I'm sure they hate him.